Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 8th episode of the Goontionary podcast. Today, as usual, we have the main cast, Sweat,
Yo.
Chi,
What up?
and Caustic.
Yo.
Today's special guest is Lil Nap.
Howdy, y'all.
Today, our topic is nostalgia and our past, our childhood. So, from that point, let's begin.
Yes. What did you guys do when you were growing up?
So I had a
Hey,
really
boo.
weird like childhood growing up. I moved from like different areas of like where I was in the hood for a lot of my like youngish age, and then I moved to the country, which is a total culture shock change because I was like one of three, black people in the area. So I was like the the token black kid there for a couple of years. Yeah. Shut up. And then I moved back to the cities, but I joined like a better middle class neighborhood, so there weren't that many gunshots.
I just realized I was on the wrong mic for the intro, by the way. I apologize.
No
Oh.
worries. No
You're
worries.
fired. You're fired. But yeah, it was really
This cannot go any worse.
it was really hodgepodge. Like I had a lot of growing like in different areas, and there was one thing that I did that I haven't found anybody else that did it. Did you guys play Ghost in the Graveyard?
What's
What the
that?
hell is that?
Ghost in the
It sounds
Graveyard.
It's
familiar?
basically people stand. So there was a big tree in one of my neighborhoods, and
Ooh.
whoever was it would sit there and count to 60, and everybody had to stay on the block of that neighborhood, so you couldn't leave.
You're like
the block.
pulling up memories I've forgotten about.
Yeah, welcome to nostalgia.
Welcome to repressed memories.
They count to 60, and then they have to basically it's like tag. They have to find you and get to you and tag you, and if they get you, it's kind of like freeze. Well, it's not freeze tag. It's like infected. You tag them, they're on your team, and you have to get everybody. The only way the other people win, we had two conditions. If it got dark, so it'd be like 9 p.m., we'd start at like 4 or 5. Or if the other person got to the tree after an hour has passed.
We
Safely.
definitely just called it something different. Like, we called it like infected or something.
There was something else. It's called Ghost in the Graveyard, but there's another name for it. I just can't think of the other name, but we called it Ghost in the Graveyard.
I'm not sure if I'd have played that before. I did used to play like a lot of like crazy games and stuff with my friends when I was in like in your case, would that be elementary school and middle school and stuff like that. Like I always remember we just always used to just like we would like create our own like these crazy stories. Like whenever it's break time or whatever, we would have like these like little crazy stories we'd do where it's me and my friends all play fine or whatever, and like that whole thing where they're like well, if you have this, then I have this, and you just make stuff up along the way, and you just get even more overpowered as it goes.
It was just so much fun, man.
I can turn Super Saiyan 3 and I can shoot out on my fingers.
The best was when someone was like, "That's not fair," and everybody was like, "Shut up."
You can't do that. It's like, well, you can't do anything we've said, so why does it matter?
You can't talk anymore.
you die, and I win.
I look at you, you're out. I look at you, you're out.
That was the worst thing. Is like when people got to the point where they're just like, "Oh, well, you lose." What do you mean? Like, what do you mean I lose? Like, how do I lose?
Shut up.
I'm the winner.
You'd be a
Please
bitch.
stop existing, man.
Yeah. It was the stupidest, and it's usually the people who like can't come up with something like really good. Like they're just like, you say like, "Oh, well, I have a rocket launcher that heat seeks and will find you immediately," and they're just like, "Well, I'm invincible, so you lose."
See, I
That's
don't think
like,
we
no.
ever played those rules. It was just like, you stick to the rules, and you stick to the rules. That's it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you can't play with us.
I didn't
Or
play
it's
with
like,
anybody
stop
who played fair.
existing, man.
Those were my friends. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it was. I've had a lot of like back then games that I played that.
Had like 2 different worlds like growing up. One was military, from going to like private to like public, from moving from Hawaii.
Oh,
'Cause
Oh, I
lived
thought.
on a military base. Yeah.
I
So,
thought you were
like-
gonna say private, like actual, and then E1 private. I was like, when did you join the
Oh,
military? What the?
no. My dad was in the
Wait a
Navy,
minute.
so I was
Reporting for duty.
up
Okay,
to
okay,
like high school. So yeah.
okay.
And then
Mhm.
like going and moving to Texas, it was like I can have friends? What? Like it was
Do
pretty
a little
like
friendship.
big. Yeah, it was a big drastic change.
Yeah, I've actually. I mean, I was
Oh,
in the
it's so
military.
strange losing friends too and having to make new ones.
God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I
Oh my
lived
God,
with
yeah.
There's so many different groups. So many different groups in those
for
times.
like a big chunk of my like childhood. So like when I moved to Texas, I was in middle school, and
Mm.
that's when like I actually started to like make friends. And I think that's where I actually learned that game from. So
Really?
I learned, yeah. I didn't know shit because I was so like closed off and quiet. Like I was a quiet kid.
I mean, and also like, I mean, I was on a military base being in the military, so my perspective is different. So I don't really know what it was like to be on the military base as a civilian. So like, I can imagine it was super constricted and like not, you weren't able to make as many friends as you would have. And even if you did, they were all somewhat military related. So it's like,
I remember going to school with Pokemon cards in a binder. Like I was like, "Hey, you guys want to play Pokemon?"
I
cards?"
did too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
And they're like, "What the fuck? No, we're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!" And I'm like, "What the fuck is that card game?"
I
Like,
was definitely a Yu-Gi-Oh kid.
No more
I
Pokemon?
remember taking the deck with me that was completely
Did you have
stuffed.
the arm, the fucking Yu-Gi-Oh arm? Because my brother
Oh
had that.
God,
the
It
one
had
did?
fucking like
Yeah,
yeah.
I didn't have the original. I had the one that was from the 4th season, the blue one, where it's like the seal of
Oh, okay, yeah,
Orichalcos
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was awesome. Those things were dangerous, the original one,
Yes,
because
they
my
were. They were fucking scary.
I only used one.
my nephew had the original, and that could literally chop your arm off if you like fucking put it in between it.
Yeah, my brother would like fling them at me.
Jesus.
Fleek a mess. Yeah, it's fucking that.
God, trading
You know
cards
what's weird?
in there was
Oh.
good. Oh, sorry.
You know what's weird? For me, when I was growing up, it's a little bit different from you guys, I would say, because
You
I grew
Canadian?
up in UAE, Dubai, and
Good boy.
I was in a private school, and that private school was very strict. Any kind of like toy or like any entertainment or like fucking even a phone, in elementary or even high school, they would take it away, confiscate that shit, and then like you need your parents to pick it up or whatever. So like we would have like PSP, all that like trading cards, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh,
PSP.
hide that
Hell yeah.
shit like while the teachers was like gone. So it was just so like it's a little bit weird, but like we always like when they're out, we're just like okay, we're bringing out everything. But as soon as they're like around, it's just like uh gone, or yeah. And especially when like over there, like the girls and the guys are separated. It's kind of
What
weird.
the?
Yeah, because UAE is just like very strict when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Where was
I
this
guess.
at again? You said? Where was this at? Like,
United United Arab Emirates, like
Oh,
fucking,
okay.
it's around like Saudi Arabia.
dang.
I just say I just say Dubai because not a lot of people know the country.
Yeah,
So
Saudi
I say
Arabia.
Dubai.
Yeah,
and
like
oh,
on the
that
top of my
that
head,
place.
I can't say I know where it's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but I can relate though. Like the only lenient thing we got to do in elementary school was on Friday we probably got to wear casual clothes, and my dad was like, "You're wearing shorts,"
Ooh.
so I never got to wear a skirt, and all the boys
What
picked
the
on me.
fuck?
I
no.
my
It's terrible.
bro, school sucked
Yeah.
for me growing up because when I went to infant school, so elementary school, because it's different
Oh,
over here. 'Cause
okay.
you got infant school, primary school, and then secondary, and it's the
British
same.
moment.
Yeah.
It works the same way. So it goes elementary, middle, high, infant, primary, secondary. Starting in elementary school, I was very different back then because when I was really young, I was pretty hyperactive, but like not like
Same.
that's the thing because they back then they assumed that I had ADHD, but I didn't.
Can
Like
relate. Totally.
I almost got diagnosed with ADHD even though I didn't. And that could have been really bad. Getting medication for something I don't have, and it kind of sucked because the way that I was treated in elementary school, like I was like one of the odd one out. I always get in trouble for no reason and stuff like that. Like the teachers are kind of like bullies in a way.
They were.
because I still remember this very distinctive moment, which put me in a very like traumatic state because I was pretty young. I was like 5 or 6 years old, and we were all getting ready to leave. Like it was home time. Like we got our stuff on. We was just ready to get like from my mum. Like my mum was gonna go pick me up. She was waiting outside. I was like, all right, we were ready to leave. Let's go. And I was trying to put my bag on, like behind, on my shoulders, and I had my elbow sticking out, and there was this girl in front of me, and I swung around because I was trying to get my backpack on, and I elbowed her in the face or like the back of the head or
Oh my
whatever.
god.
Oh,
I elbowed her.
Fucking
and I was
woman beater.
No, I was like, oh my god, no,
Yeah.
like I went up to her. I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to hit you. I was trying to put my bag on, and then she started crying her eyes out because I was like, I knocked her pretty bad. I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. And then the teacher thought I did it on purpose, and everyone got to leave
What a bitch.
except for me.
Wow.
She let me. She basically kept me there, and I had to literally sit there on the ground for like an hour after home time was start. Like everyone was gone. I was the only person that had to leave, and my mum was losing her shit
Oh my
because
god.
they thought
I would have
they
stormed
thought-
in there, man.
like yeah, she was gonna like they thought like my mum thought I was gone, like I was missing, and no, I was just sitting in there being trapped away, and I was there like literally shivering and crying and everything. Like I was like, this wasn't supposed to happen. And yeah, I walked out like literally traumatic, crying, and my mum like looked at the teacher like Luigi death stare, like I'm going to fuck you up, like stare.
What a mum.
And
What an
and so
awful
yeah,
teacher.
that was the one thing I remember like the most when I was in elementary school, and it really sucked, like because I don't know, it's just how I was in school. It just really sucked because no one really understood how I really was
Yeah.
Dude,
back
your
then.
life is like the start of an anime.
Like
Oh, baby.
Have you
Nobody
seen
understands me.
and like
God, dude.
no like going through into like middle school as well, it was kind of awkward because I mean I was alright with all my friend groups and everything, but it was still like a bit weird. The last year was pretty good though. Like I enjoyed the last year, but then high school, that was I won't go too much into detail because it's
Well,
pretty
isn't
it's
sorry.
pretty
God, I hate it. Dude, high school
I'm-
was such a fucking shit show,
like
though.
I'm not gonna go too much into detail because it is pretty dark, but yeah, I basically had to drop out. I literally had to get out of there because if I didn't, there would have been really bad things.
Yeah. Well, kids in high school are fucking brutal. I mean, they're ruthless.
I
dude.
can tell you something about that shit.
Yeah, it was fucking horrid. My school was a shit show. The teachers were corrupt. The students there were corrupt. My only good friends that I hang out with, like they were all I had pretty much. Like
There was a time where
Yeah.
my best friend, it was like the first time I had ever liked like anybody in school because I was like, I'm not gonna date anybody. So the first boyfriend I only had for like a week, he broke up with me because I didn't want to put out. So he went with one of my
Jesus.
best friends since the third grade. Listen to
Men.
this. When I first moved to
Oh my
Texas,
God.
and he took her virginity, and we didn't talk ever since. Like until like I mean, we're cool now. She's married. She has a baby. But like that was pretty petty.
That's pretty
Yeah.
fucking petty. Holy.
That's extremely
Yeah.
petty.
One boyfriend. I had
Somebody
in high
said in
school.
the listeners chat said I thought this was about nostalgia.
Yeah, this is nostalgic.
nostalgia.
It's childhood and yeah, back then basically.
Yeah, no, it's childhood as well. It's nostalgia and childhood that we're talking
Yeah.
about.
Well, I have a question. Did you guys have like the red card, green card, yellow card system where like if you did
Yeah,
something
I
bad,
totally did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we had that. I don't know if they
We
had
had-
that in the UK cost.
I
I
was always on
we had
yellow,
this very
really.
weird system where
was always on
uh,
like fucking red, dude. The teacher would fucking
it-
be so petty.
I don't know. We had like Wait, are we talking about like getting warnings and being told off and
Yeah,
stuff?
yeah, yeah,
But,
yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
like,
a warning.
you're
Like if you
good,
got in
first
trouble.
Yeah,
warnings.
our
and
warning
then, like, fuck.
system was like it was like it started off with C1. So if your name gets written on the board and you get a C1, so that's a warning.
Can I ask a
C2
question? Is
is
it chalk? Is C stand for chalk?
C2. Wait, what?
Chalk. No, it's
Does C
cock.
stand for oh my god. Chalk.
Oh,
Oh my
It's got a
god.
chalkboard.
I mean, by then we had. Well, I mean, back like then we had like all the simple
Erase
whiteboards
board.
and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. We
Amazing.
had. I think it was like. I think it was like in the start of middle school was when we still had chalkboards.
Yeah, most of it. I think by the time I was there, it was like starting to turn into just like video boards or like the ones you could
Yeah,
write
when
on
they
with
had the
pen.
projectors and shit too.
Yeah.
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 At the end
Um,
of like elementary.
Yeah, so our warning system was like C1 warning, C2 was a like extreme warning, like don't fuck around or you're gonna get in
Yeah.
the shit. And then C3 was detention. And
Oh.
C4, not the
That
explosive.
sounds like explosive.
Oh god.
C4 was
Really done it.
basically it changed over time. That this was only in high school, by the way. This C4 thing. It was either it used to be isolation,
Oh my.
but then they changed it to inclusion.
What is isolation? They fucking lock you up in an asylum?
Pretty much, but except it's not an asylum. You basically you get the C4, and the next day, you basically get put away into this little tiny building away from the school with other students who were in deep shit, and
that
you have to
was
do all your schoolwork over there in a very quiet building,
That's
basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd get
Well,
my assessment
And
so high.
fun fact,
Yeah.
I've gotten a C4 before.
Oh,
I actually got put in
FBI.
isolation.
Hell yeah,
Listen.
brother.
I knew you were a scoundrel.
No,
Bro,
but
so-
no, it's a funny story of how I got isolation. It was basically one day during break time. I was hanging out with my buds, and one of my best friend was I don't know what was wrong with him that day, but he was chatting mad shit, right, like behind me, basically, like saying he was basically calling me out. I don't know why. He was calling me a pussy and weak and shit like that. And I got so fed up with everything that day, and I just turned around and jabbed him in the face.
Let's go.
And he fell over, and then I don't know. I didn't like what I did, so I just walked off and started crying because I just punched my friend in the face.
Feels bad,
A
man.
lot of feelings.
And so I walked off and went and was like, I was waiting outside for my next class because it was due, and I was just standing there all alone because it was no one was there yet, and everyone came swarming in saying that like I'm just gonna say Corsic, like Corsic, like, well, you need to go see the head teacher. You
see the
like
VP.
you're in deep trouble. You're in deep trouble, and I'm like, oh no. And so I went to the head teacher, and then as soon as I walked through the door and saw my head teacher there and my best friend sitting there with almost a black eye, I just broke down. I just started crying. I was like, what have I done?
Pain, dude.
And what happened was after that we had a talk and discussion. I said sorry to him, and he almost started tearing up too because he said sorry to me for like basically chatting shit. But because I took action, I got isolation for it, and he got nothing basically.
Damn.
Yeah, so I got put in isolation for a day the next day, and low key, isolation is the most fun shit I've ever been in.
It really is.
It's actually so fun because you're just sitting there like complete peace and quiet with obviously other bad students, but they don't care. So you're just mind your own business. They give you easy schoolwork, and if you're done early, you get to go on a computer.
Let's go.
What? We
It's
never got to
like-
get on the computer. We got to sit there and like chat, but
It was
like
great. Like, and during break time as well, I was just playing poker and go fish with the others.
Yo,
yeah, because we had fourth
do
and
a
sixth
Q
period
field,
lunch. So in between that fifth period, we got to like eat. They wanted to segregate us.
Oh god.
Oh my god, dude. That reminds me of the one time I got ISD for like the most petty reason ever. So ISD in America, right? In school detention. Like basically in the basement of our high school, it was just a room where you go in detention. And so I had to pee really bad, and I was in gym, right? We were just like walking because for the first like hour of gym, we would just walk like in a circle. So we were walking, right?
In the gym.
And yeah, yeah. And I didn't feel like asking the teacher to go pee. So I just walked out and went to the restroom and came back. And he was
Your
like,
teachers are always
was like-
dicks too.
yeah, I know. He was like, where the fuck were you? And I was like, dude, I walked like out of the door like 5 inches to go to the bathroom in the hallway. And he was like, yeah, without asking. And then he was like, he got on his radio. He was like, yeah, we got a delinquent. And then the vice principal comes down the hallway and he the arm, and I'm like, dude, I'm coming. You don't have to grab me. And he was like, listen, you did something real bad. You know, you can't just go without asking the teacher. And I was like, okay, man. And I was in there for like a day, and it was so much fun. Like, I didn't have any homework or anything. I didn't have any work to do because I already finished all my classes. Like, gym was my last one. So the teacher was like, yeah, you can put your head down. I was like, hey, say less. Fucking passed out. Bell rang, and I went home.
There was a time where I got ISS in school suspension for a week because one of my friends got their iPod stolen from someone, and we knew who stole it. So we had like a lecture, and it was in the gym, and afterwards we're all like leaving, and we saw them because they had those backpacks with like the millions of holes in it, so you could see it in the front pouch, the iPod. So I go over there and I take the iPod out and I close it, and he literally started to yell at me, so I panicked and I pulled the fire alarm and literally evacuated the whole fucking school, and I got in school suspension for a week for doing that, but it was totally worth it.
Just panics and pulls the fire alarm. I like
was
your
like-
strategy.
I was like, because he was kind of like, yeah, I had history with that fool too.
Monka.
'Cause it was like elementary, middle, and high school. Like a bunch of us all went to the same like school, and there was one time I told on him because a long time ago he threatened my best friend because I was like a goody two shoes back then. That if she didn't shut up, that he would shove a pencil up her ass. So I went and I told the teacher.
Oh god.
And he was like, ever since you told the teacher I'm shoving a pencil up Desiree's ass. And I'm like, dude, you still gonna hold that against me? Like, he never let it go. And then I was kind of like, you know what? I'm fed up with your bullshit. Fire alarm. Yeah.
Oh god, I hated those
That's why I
fire
don't like
alarm
Benny.
things. We always get them so much in school back then. Like, we would just
When
be
you're
chilling, and
sleeping.
all of a sudden there'll just be a fucking fire alarm. It's like, we just burnt the toast now, and we all have to leave, and we have to go outside and get in a single file.
You
make
couldn't
sure
bring your stuff. Like,
every kid's like just standing there, like, all right, is everyone here? Like, yep, everyone's good. Oh, okay, it was just a false alarm. All right, everyone back inside. I'm like, oh, all right.
my baby for home ec is in my locker.
God.
Yeah.
Listen, it's kind of a drastic turn. Okay. Okay, listen. Hear me out. Nostalgia, right? I played this game on the GameCube about Shamu from fucking SeaWorld. Does anyone know what I'm talking about?
No.
Wait.
No.
It's called like
ShamWow.
Shamu,
Cleaning
like
game.
whale game, GameCube. Let's see.
Okay, no.
Well,
GameCube?
Okay,
I
it's
only
called
knew like 3 games on
SeaWorld.
GameCube.
SeaWorld Shamu's Deep Sea Adventures, and it was fucking
Yes,
yes.
yes.
Yes. Look at listeners chat.
I heard
I played
Deep Sea
the fuck
Adventures.
out of that game. I played it.
Oh,
SeaWorld
dude.
Shamu's Deep Sea Adventure.
Yeah.
I remember that shit too.
That game
God
was
damn
fucking
it.
amazing.
Y'all ever played Putt Putt with like the purple car?
Yes.
That's me.
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
The giraffe. I mean,
The fucking giraffe was a piece of shit.
God. I remember just always playing like the fucking the like the Nickelodeon or the Cartoon Network based games on
Yes,
their
yes,
website.
yes. Did you guys play the one on the Wii with like the goo people?
The Goo people?
No,
Oh
I
my
just
God,
played
what?
them on the website.
Yeah.
The Flash games?
Yeah,
Yo.
just all the Flash games that were like Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon, like the SpongeBob ones, the Ed, Ed and Eddie ones, fucking Codename Kids
Yeah.
Next Door.
Next door,
Okay, I found it.
Impossible. Wait, that
it
was
was called-
Disney Channel. I played
Bro.
on Disney Channel too.
It was called SpongeBob SquarePants, featuring Nicktoons Globs of Doom. In that game, I played the absolute shit out of it. And there's so
Oh,
many
dude.
memes in it that come from it.
I love SpongeBob. I was actually playing one of the SpongeBob games the other
games.
week. I got my PS2 emulator out on my PC and I downloaded SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, like the game. I was just
That
playing
game
that.
was
It was
busted.
great. That game was legendary.
Those games are so good.
I also played like one of my first ever PS2 games as well, which was James Bond, like 007 Nightfire, which
Oh,
is like it's actually amazing for its time. Like it's very it plays similar to like the originals, like GoldenEye and stuff, where like you walk around and you can't really aim, but you have to like aim holding down the trigger, like and you move the analog stick and it like moves the cursor around to like get headshots on enemies
my
and stuff like
gosh.
that. But the missions on that game was so insane. Like it was actually really cool. I miss that game so much.
I played All Real Monsters on the Sega a bunch.
Oh my god. Wait, you turned the cogwheel in my brain. Hold on.
These things are adding up.
The Genesis.
Oh,
What is it
skill?
called? What is it called?
All Real. I just
All
remember it was
Real
on the
Monsters?
Genesis. All Real Monsters.
We had a Genesis for like 2 years and it broke. Ah! Oh my god, is it the side scroller?
Yeah.
Dude.
Bro, we
That
had
shit
that
was
for like
Memory is
2 years.
unlocked.
Yep.
oh my god. For those
I
that will
also
be
remember
listening,
insane.
for those that be
like,
listening to this, for those that be listening to this on the YouTube channel, there is a lot of stuff that's been posted to this channel. We're just like losing our shit right now because it's like it's so nostalgic. Like we see Conan's Kids Next Door Ice Cream, which was like on like Flash game on their website. You got fucking
Yo, fucking Dexter.
we
Okay,
got
And I have another thing. Did anybody who had a
skateboarding games
DS,
from fucking Ed and
anybody who
Eddie.
had a DS, did you play the Drawn to Life SpongeBob game?
Drawn to
Okay, here.
Oh,
What?
I don't
Here,
think-
okay, because I played the fuck out of that. There was okay, listen, so you'd like draw your character and like you got to fucking like play. It was kind of like a side scroller, but you drew your character. I have so many memories and I didn't remember that until my girlfriend brought it up and I was like, bro,
The
that shit is
original
fucking busted.
phone.
The original fucking Scribblenauts, basically.
It's fucking bullshit.
wasn't there like another Ed and Eddie game on the
color the other
website
day.
where you have to like send a jawbreaker to a bucket and the only way to do that is you have to connect
my
all like these like
yeah.
you know what I'm on
Back
about?
it up, sir.
Yeah. That game was
Oh,
like,
dude.
oh Jesus.
Man.
I love it.
Nostalgia.
Do you guys remember the
Shut up.
Pepsi guy? Like there used to be like an actual
Like the
Little-
Pepsi like mascot that kind of looked like
Yeah.
the Silver Surfer, but he had like
Yep.
Pepsi Man.
No. Actually, no. It
No,
was
no,
it was
Pepsi
a
Man.
small. It was a small circle looking dude. Like and there was he had his own game.
Huh?
It was a 2D side scroller and he had his
Oh
own game.
yes.
Yeah. I remember that
that.
because it was also like around the time when the Christmas movie came out. I can't remember the name of it, but it has like the reindeer and like the like snowman. Frosty the Snowman was in it, and fuck, I know I'm going off track with that, but basically the Pepsi one was my like probably the oldest game I've ever played. That game was ridiculous, man. I don't know what it was about it. Just that I think that was the beginning of me liking 2D side scrollers. It was and it was just a fucking Pepsi man cap thing that was going around collecting power. Like there was no specialness about it. But that's
Aw.
yeah.
I like that a lot of people's nostalgia is just like the shitty fucking commercial games that were put out for like $0.
I mean, that's
What
yeah.
about was there a game that you played on like the proper consoles like that actually scared you, but for some reason it shouldn't.
Majora's Mask.
It shouldn't
Majora's
scare you,
Mask,
but it did
yeah.
scare you.
The very first Resident.
Majora's
Oh my
Mask scared
God.
the fuck out of me.
Let me tell you, the first Resident Evil game on fucking.
Yikes.
My friend put the controls on inverted, and it was thundering and lightning out. It was so bad. Like,
Oh
so, like
no.
this zombie's walking towards me, and I literally am just walking around, waltzing in circles, can't move, and I'm like, I literally can't move. And she's like, you better hurry, it's gonna come and it's gonna kill you. And that was the most, I don't know, that was the scariest shit ever to me. Like,
There was
not
a
being able to
game.
move.
there was a game that I had on PS2 that I don't think many people know about because it's very just out there. It's called Ghost Hunter, and it basically it was just a game where you just go around just hunting ghosts and shit. But
Ghost Hunter.
like, but there was like these very
Was
absurd
that a
ghosts
PlayStation 2 game?
that would appear in that, and that game
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me. It's too. It's the I put in listeners chat. It was that game.
It
It
was
was
like
like
the
that's
best kind
plus
of
that game.
game.
There was some scary
You played Mario
shit in that.
64. Or if you did, I swear to God, in like Wet Dry World and shit. So
Wait,
strange.
what was
like,
it in Mario 64?
fucking, I don't know, man. Mario 64 was creepy to me as a kid.
See,
I mean, as a kid, no, but like looking back on it, I could see why it
I-
would be.
I'm sad that I didn't get to like. I mean, I'm happy that I
You're
grew up
there,
playing
yeah.
PS1, PS2, but I never got to grow up playing any Nintendo games at all. Like,
Not even
until, like,
Melee.
no, not even Melee. I
You're-
didn't
you're
have
banned.
any.
Get
I
outta
didn't
here.
have any. No, I didn't have any Nintendo consoles. I was a fucking.
Neither did I.
I was,
played
I
at
was,
my cousin's house.
I was just all PlayStation. And then Xbox like later down the line. Like I went, PS1, PS2, 360, and then
Yo,
Xbox
that's why
One,
I played
PS4.
fucking Pokemon Stadium and Hey You Pikachu. Like that was my
Bruh.
shit, let me tell you.
Hey,
To this-
Pikachu. I remember having that.
Fun fact: to this day, I've never played a Pokemon game.
What?
Excuse
Yep.
me?
It's like
What in the-
that
you
scene
not.
in Family Guy. It's literally that
I
scene in
shit-
Family Guy where
I-
he's like, I did not care for the
Dude,
Godfather.
Peach
Yeah.
Quakers is
I
like my
shit you
favorite
not.
version.
I
It's
have
the best
never
one.
played a
Holy
Pokemon game.
Fuck. What in the?
I know.
how have you not seen the Godfather?
I
know,
just know
it's-
how do you not like
I
it?
just did not. I did not like it.
That's
could not
crazy.
stand it.
Have you guys ever played Heart of Darkness?
Heart
Heart
of
of Darkness.
Darkness.
PlayStation 1.
PS1 game?
Yep.
Oh my
That
god.
game-
Yo,
I'm
that shit
kidding.
Wait.
was scary.
I'm-
Dude,
I'm
I
actually
had
not
nightmares
kidding.
because of that
Exactly,
fucking
bro. I was about
game.
to say that game is one. It's actually insanely good, and like the way the
Oh.
concept of the game works
I
is
haven't played that one.
basically. I don't want to explore. Long story short, shadows are not your friend in this game. They will fucking kill you immediately. And this game is so fun.
Yeah.
But I was
You know it's
not
only 2 hours
expecting.
long.
Huh?
It's only 2 hours long. That game.
Yeah, but it scared the fuck out of me, so it felt like way longer than that.
I have a game that's I don't know if you guys ever played it. It was kind of like it was kind of like scary-ish.
Oh,
Well,
Svetsy already posted.
Yeah.
For a kid, it kind of like threw me off a bit, but I really enjoyed it. 40 Winks. Have you ever played that before?
What?
Move over, Mario.
Is that like the fairy game? Because I think
It was like you had like literally the game was intended you just had to collect like literally 40 of these things to like get to
I
the
don't
final
understand.
boss or whatever.
Why was
and it
that
was
the
like-
only ad campaign that the other fucking people had in like the 2000s? Move over, Mario.
Yeah, it was
like,
always
you're never gonna beat
Mario.
Mario.
They just wanted to attack Mario. Like Crash attacked Mario. Like it's great.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Mario back then probably.
remember
I mean, it
playing
was huge, but it was.
Doom on
Yeah.
64.
Grabbed by the
Oh,
goalie.
Grab by the
Grabbed by the
goalies.
goalie.
I remember that game because
Yo, Rareware was fucking going absolutely bonkers in that time period. They
Bro,
were so good.
I was mad. Like, bro, I was mad into that game, and there was like a vampire lady thing that you had to fight, and I was like,
She
oh
was
my
hot.
god, yeah, this girl's hot as fuck.
She was
and I was
hot.
like 12 or something, bro.
I just watched a playthrough is all I can remember of that game, but
Oh
it was
man,
so fun.
I never beat it, but I really liked that game. That game was pretty fun.
Did you guys
Fucking
ever play
loved it.
Shaun White snowboarding? Like I was obsessed.
Oh?
Oh, dude. I did.
Wait.
That game was so fucking good. That game was so fucking good. Like, my friends and I would get off of like school and we'd just be like, "You guys want to go play Shaun?"
He was fucking busting.
There was.
Like,
Oh
what-
yeah,
Lost
sure, my
it.
snowboard. Yeah, I see. I remember now. My nephew had this, and we used to play all the time. Oh,
Yeah.
that and SSX Tricky.
SSX Tricky.
Amazing
Yeah.
game.
That's
Amazing
all
fucking game.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
There are a lot of
I played Conker's Bad Fur Day on an emulator
Conker's
when
Bad
I was
Fur Day
younger,
is so
and
fucking
that game
good.
was fucking awesome. Not
That's
good for
one of my
like a
favorites.
12-year-old, but
I mean,
really
yeah,
fun.
I played it, but I played it then. Like all the old school games. GoldenEye was like that. Like, you shouldn't be playing games like that, but you do. Grand Theft Auto, all of them.
I played
Still
GTA
played 'em.
5
was
at like
the
13,
first
man.
game that my dad got me on PlayStation. He was overseas and he sent me a PlayStation 2. No, he sent me a PlayStation.
GTA?
Yeah, the first ever like Vice City fucking GTA.
Oh, that's
And
not the.
his girlfriend was
Why
like,
is the
"Better
first?
not put this
I
up."
mean,
That bitch went to bed. I set that shit up. I popped that game in. And I played all night, and I got in so much fucking trouble for it. That
Are
was
you
when
talking
you could
about the
actually
top-down one?
pick up prostitutes,
Oh
drive
no.
into the bush, and have her like heal you. Y'all remember that shit? I
Yeah,
remember that
yeah, quote
Yeah.
unquote heal you. Yeah, that's what it's called.
shit. I didn't know what it
Yeah.
was back then, but then like,
That's what they want to call it. Yeah.
I was
sure.
like, this looks cool.
yo, fucking Vice City was the shit, man.
Yeah, Vice City.
Vice
Grand
City
Theft
was
Auto
dope.
just. I mean,
I played that on my fucking iPod.
Grand
Bro,
Theft Auto just
it-
in general had a banger after banger games. There really wasn't a bad Grand Theft Auto in my opinion.
Well,
All
that's
of them
the
were good.
thing.
Tried
GTA
the
6
third
has
one,
so
but I
much
just can't
hype.
get into it. I just can't get into it.
Yeah, I
Wait,
can't
which
wait till
one?
2077 to play it.
The current one.
Okay,
GTA
listen.
5? GTA 5's
don't-
dope.
GTA 5 is probably one of the best Grand Theft Auto games. What do you
Yeah.
not like about it?
I don't know. I just can't get onto like the online play. Like
You don't
talk
have to
about
Oh,
play
the
with-
online. Well, you don't have to play online.
You don't have
But
to play with
I do
randoms
story, of
online.
course, but like I don't know.
I always
Yeah,
go into
the
an
only-
invite only online.
One
yeah,
Always.
and done,
Yeah.
the
Pokemon
only
Battle,
the only time I can play GTA like 5 now is like if I went on and fucked around with friends, because I played it like when the online was just coming out. I still remember that same day where it was being released and
Yep.
no one couldn't get on GTA Online when
It was
all
Lizard Squad. They fucking took it down.
Yeah,
It was Christmas.
Lizard
It was
Squad.
Christmas
Oh
2015.
my god, fucking
It
Lizard
was
Squad.
like, yeah, I literally got my Xbox like days before.
Yeah, dude, I remember getting my Xbox One when Lizard Squad were attacking, and I was trying to install Master Chief Collection, and I was so upset. I was like, I can't fucking play it. Oh,
Interesting. I didn't really know what. I thought they were the craziest people in the world when they did it. I'm like, how the fuck? How did they do it?
they were. I mean, they got done in though by the government finally, but Jesus.
Oh, I mean, as they should have really, because pretty illegal to be doing what they were doing. But yeah,
fucking DDoSing everyone all the time. And
yeah.
they were like, "Oh, give us a shout out on Twitter, or we'll keep DDoSing you."
No, fuck you.
Y'all
Yes.
remember when Twitter came out? That was
No,
something.
actually, I didn't join Twitter until like a couple of years ago. Actually, so
I didn't
missed
join
out.
Twitter until like 3 years ago.
I
Yeah.
joined Twitter since July 2012.
Yep, mine was January
Damn.
2019.
Mine is-
Yeah,
I don't know how to tell, but
my
I just,
account is
mine's pretty
old.
old, and I only just brought it back like
Oh, all right.
last year.
I'm tripping. I joined October of 2010, but I didn't use it until like.
What?
How the what?
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
dude.
account for Twitter is 2010 as well.
Yeah, let me-
How can
Jesus.
you tell on the profile?
If you go to your profile, yeah, here I'll put it
2010
in.
Yeah,
as
it was-
well.
Yo, let's go 2010
Yeah.
gang.
That's when I graduated
Yeah,
high
November
school.
2010.
Yeah,
November
October of
2010.
2010.
I thought that said joined in 1994. I was like, damn.
I
I was
am-
born. Yeah, I didn't use it back in 2010 though. I think I just
It
made
was
an
like
account.
a month. Dude, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, I made an account in 2012,
so it's-
and then I only made I did like one tweet, and then I never used it for like years.
Yeah, I didn't
fucking,
use it at all really. I think I used it because back then like I was watching like YouTube and stuff and like kind of getting into like the Call of Duty scene. So I was like, oh, I want to watch some montages, but like people were like, oh, go follow my Twitter. I'm like, okay, sure. And then I got on and never used it again until like 5 years ago.
That was the
I
same with
used it for, like,
Discord as
yeah.
well.
But once you're on it, you're on it. Like
Yeah,
every
I
yeah,
know.
it's my most used app aside from Discord and
People
Spotify.
are like TikTok. I'm like, nah, fuck that, dude. Twitter.
Twitter.
Oh, wait a minute though, but I'm
So-
on TikTok a lot too. Though.
Okay, but
Rockstar has kind of said, by the way, sorry to bring it back, but GTA 5 or GTA 6 is kind of planned for like 2025.
Yeah, we're not gonna be.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
you guys. Oh God, we're gonna be living in Black Ops 2 when it's 2025. What the fuck?
Oh man, if we don't have jetpacks, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Where the joke? Oh God, Raul Menendez better not fucking attack us. I swear to God.
If I can't wall run, then I'm gonna be disappointed.
If your
My
car
thing
is
is,
floating off the road, then I don't know.
Yeah, then
Bro.
we're fucking up.
it is 2021. That game came out in 2012.
Yeah, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I know,
It's been
Remember that
9
song,
years.
and it's
2000?
amazing.
And it's still pretty good.
insane. It's insane, man.
Actually, it came out in 2013, so 8 years. That's my bad. But
it's still
That's
insane.
Still 8, bro. That's still
8 years. Yeah, still 8 years.
That's
And
a
they're
long
still
time.
just changing the online.
Like 8 years ago, I was.
And there hasn't been one single player DLC. It's only been
senior.
online.
Yeah, it's
This
always
is
been
why I don't
online.
play on Xbox.
Well,
I mean,
Yeah.
in general, right?
I literally played it on Xbox 360.
yeah, I was an Xbox 360
Man.
gamer for like years. It still was technically. I got a PS4 like very late, and then I was just like, all right, I'm a PC gamer now, and I am.
only
I barely touch my consoles now, unfortunately.
Xbox was with my brother because he wanted me to play Call of Duty, and I can't remember what the fucking like map is called, where it has like the buses and like the random houses and
Oh,
What Call
Nuketown?
of Duty? Oh, Nuketown. I mean, Nuketown
Nuketown,
only had
yeah.
one bus in the center.
Nuketown was
Nuketown
dope.
is in every Black Ops.
that's all that we played was like PvP, like Nuketown.
Well, and like
Yeah.
That's all
when
I
every Black Ops comes out, like at first, like it's not in the
Friend
game, and everybody's just like, "Where's that? Where's
Yeah, where's
Nuketown?"
Nuketown? We need it.
And
Give
then,
it
and then
now,
like
now,
a year later,
come on,
here it
come
comes.
on.
Yeah, Nuketown is
It's like,
one
where's
of the
that?
limited Call of Duty maps.
Bioshock was on.
I was actually playing Cold War before this
Xbox as well,
podcast.
Oh
Or
my
was it
god, BioShock Infinite.
Did not play.
Big
No,
Oh
really?
my god.
None of them.
Did not play as well.
Bro, you
I
should
watched,
play it.
I
It's
watched
good.
like gameplays
They're
or game
pretty
like
fun.
game.
I
through
only recently
whatever
played
finished it.
Bioshock 1 because I streamed it, and I've
Oh.
played 2 in Infinite, but I never played 1. And honestly,
BioShock
1
1 was Xbox One.
Bioshock 1 is actually pretty decent for its that's actually really good. 2's all right, and then Infinite's like pretty great as well.
Okay, but listen,
Yeah.
like during the BioShock days, like original Xbox days and stuff, Halo 2 was out.
Oh,
That
True.
stole all of my time. I
True.
didn't play any other game but Halo 2. Like
I
I
couldn't play shooters.
I
so.
absolutely played, as far as like a campaign, not online play game, that was the game I played the most of.
Yeah.
Easily. As far as pure campaign goes, because I played Halo 2, like I know every mission, or I knew every mission. I might if I played it again now, but like I knew every mission by heart. I knew where you can get all the skulls. Like it was the funnest. I don't know why it was the funnest thing to play back
Oh
then.
yeah,
It's-
what was
it's
the thing?
kinda-
The skulls.
Yeah, the skulls.
dude,
like
the
I
skulls
would have
are
been your
Friendly
daddy.
fire. Oh my god, that
Oh,
was a thing too.
That whole game was just.
I think shoot.
Bro, I still
That's me.
remember trying to do the final mission on Halo 3 with fucking Lasso, Legendary All Skulls on.
Oh my goodness, that is so hard.
It's so
Guys.
fucking hard.
I think that is probably the hardest one to actually do any of
It's,
the
Oh,
story
it's
no.
missions in general.
ridiculous. It is ridiculous. I didn't actually play Halo 2 in Combat Evolved until I didn't play Combat Evolved until the anniversary came out because I didn't own an original Xbox, so I never really got the opportunity to play 1 and 2 because Halo 3 was my first Halo. So when Combat Evolved Anniversary came out, I actually got the opportunity to finally play it, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking awesome. And then Master Chief Collection come out, and I was like, okay, I can finally play Halo 2 after 10 years of it being out.
I
And-
waited a little bit.
Yeah, and honestly, worth it. Like, dude, it's so fucking great. I loved playing 2.
Yeah, Halo 2 is my favorite Halo for sure. Halo Reach is my favorite to play online, but like Halo 2 just felt so good to play.
Halo, I did so much clan stuff on Halo Reach back in the day.
Oh my god.
We had a clan like this. We had this clan that was split in 3 divisions. Like we were serious. We had like 3 whole divisions. We had the airborne division, which I was in. We had the scout division, and then there was this other division which was actually no, scout was recon. It was the recon division, and then there was like this assault division.
Damn, y'all were in
Yeah,
that shit.
and yeah, no, and funny enough, I don't know why they named it this. I'm trying to remember, but the clan was just called E3, not like the convention, but it was just called E3 in
Oh.
Halo Reach. But yeah,
E3.
yeah, I don't know why it was called that. I'm trying to remember.
Maybe they were predicting the future.
But yeah, so I was in Airborne, and I stuck with my role where I was only allowed to use Falcons, and I had to fly around and drop on people and like assassinate them.
What the?
Yeah, like
Y'all had
we was-
specific role. Y'all were playing that shit.
Yeah, no,
military style.
we were full on squadding it. All we did was big team battles. So we were airborne. We kept the air secure, and then the recon would keep like watch from distance using DMRs and snipers, and then assault was just in full on infantry mode. Warthogs,
Infantry mode.
shotguns, swords, like just going all in.
Yeah, I can. I mean, I played like on some clans and like Call of Duty, but I've never really been in the Halo clan thing.
Oh, the Halo clan stuff was insane. I did do COD clan stuff too. I always used to do like especially during Modern Warfare 2, just sniper battles, no stuns allowed, all that stuff on terminal, Rust. Sometimes on what's that one map? We used to do it on Favela sometimes. Funny enough.
Favela is such a weird one.
Yeah.
Most of the ones are like
reason being is
No
because
idea what this is.
lots of rooftops, which means lots of trick shotting.
I mean,
That's why
really,
we used
do a little trick
Favela.
shotting,
Favela
yes.
was a trick shot map.
I mean, we could talk about it more on another podcast for like the game.
No, I'm just
But, I
saying,
mean-
like, I don't play Xbox games, so like to hear that there's
Oh, no,
just
but Call
so
of Duty-
much
Call
to
of
do
Duty
in
was-
Halo
Call of
and Call
Duty
of
had
Duty,
a
it's just
good
like,
audience
what
on
the
PlayStation.
fuck?
Call of Duty was like a different.
Wasn't Call of Duty like it did on PlayStation for a while? It like had exclusivity or
Call of Duty.
I just
no,
remember it on
I don't think it was
Xbox.
exclusive, but it
I
came
just
out
remember
on the PlayStation. It was like Call of Duty 1 or 2, but Call of Duty 2 was also on the Xbox.
I think they
Yeah.
did because it wasn't
Wait.
like people weren't like
Yeah,
into-
Sony and Activision are the people that have like the deal because Cold War it had exclusive content for PS4.
Yeah, so for a while, it used to be exclusive to Xbox, like in terms of DLC. Like they always
Yeah.
used to release the Black Ops 1 DLC came out first on Xbox. I think it was Modern Warfare 3 as well, up to like Black Ops 2, and maybe Ghosts as well. But
Yeah.
they changed. Like they went back to like PlayStation after a while because Sony was like, we're gonna have Call of Duty now.
Yeah. I mean, Call of
Yeah.
Duty's the
You wanna
best.
be one
Like,
of the cool kids. Like everybody plays fucking COD. Like, come
yeah,
on.
it's the best selling
You have to
first-person
at least
shooter
try
as
it,
far as
yeah.
like sales and
sure.
everything goes. It's just, but it's not. I don't think it's the best ever, and I don't think it'll ever be the best ever, just because they're never gonna.
But it's
What's your
fun.
guys'
For those who did play, what's your favorite Call of Duty?
Call of Duty,
MW2.
Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2,
I
easy.
have
MW2.
yeah, Modern
Do
Warfare.
that
That's the
to
only
me.
one that I
There's
played.
too many. There's too many, man.
My favorite
there's-
my favorite
gotta
is
look at
Black
the
Ops.
list.
My favorite's Black Ops 2.
That's a good. That's a good.
It's either
Call of
it's
Booty is what we called it.
you know
All right.
what?
Anyways,
I
I
think I know.
no,
I think-
you can leave now.
I think no.
Anyway,
I think I know.
so,
I
see
think
ya.
I know.
Please.
It's just because I had a lot of great memories. Black Ops 1.
That's a good one too.
I think it's mainly the zombies. The zombies sold
I would
me.
say,
Oh,
yeah, I
man.
would say
big
Black
time on
Ops
Black
has
Ops
my
1.
has my like pick
Yeah,
for
Black
zombies for
Ops.
sure. Obviously, because Black Ops is the only one that really, or
I also liked Modern
Treyarch was the
Warfare.
only one that.
That
Modern
one was
Warfare.
good as well.
But Modern Warfare, the first one, I probably put. Oh god, man, I don't even know. I got to 10th prestige in 10 days of in-game time, which at that time was very fucking fast. Like it wasn't like 10 days I got it, but it's 10 days of in-game.
You had a social life,
Game
huh?
just came out.
Bro, I was the
It
menace
just
that was
came
like
out.
going like dropping like 20 bombs and search and destroy. Like
You would
I was-
throw a knife and it would just automatically like kill
Hit
you.
somebody.
No, I was
Rebound
the
off,
MP5.
rebound off 20 walls.
I
hit
had
someone
Red
in the face.
Tiger on every weapon, Golden Deagle. Like I was
Oh,
that
the
dude.
Tiger was awesome.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Tigers back
Jesus.
then were ridiculous. Blue Tiger was
Oh,
so
yeah.
dope.
Getting
man.
headshot
Oh.
challenges was so satisfying.
Yeah,
back
yeah, back
then.
Like
then.
my brother did that shit all the time. I don't know how he did. Like he just
Yeah, it was good back
Calculated.
then. But now it just
It
doesn't feel the same.
sucks. It's so hard.
Modern Warfare 2 though, I put in over a year of in-game playtime in that game. Like of 10-minute matches, I put in a year's worth of
Jesus
playtime. So like
Christ.
I played the fuck out of that game, and it's the
Yeah.
best. I don't care. I understand people have it's an opinionated thing, but if I had a chance to argue with people about which one's the best, in my opinion, it has to be Modern Warfare 2.
Well,
Campaign was great.
that game was
and the
great
multiplayer.
because everything you could literally use anything and still have fun. Everything was overpowered on that game in a good way.
Except the UMP was like in its own tier, but yeah,
Oh,
I agree with
yeah.
you.
Which one?
Like-
Which
like you could-
MW?
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. You could literally use
2 was
anything in
good.
that, and you would have a great time.
Yeah, so like you had if you took the UMP out, you had, and I'll take the snipers out too for now, but you have the ACR, the FAMAS, and the motherfucking even the M16 for like if you really wanted to drop a nuke, the M16, the FAMAS, which I thought was one of my favorites for getting
Saying it
nuked,
with
and the
finesse.
ACR.
It's great. It's great that I still remember that the FAMAS had the lowest damage stats on the assault rifles. Yet it was one of the most powerful guns.
Oh, yeah,
That's
it was
so
still-
funny to
Because
me.
that was
It was-
such
That's
bullshit.
so that's
was
so
the
funny to me.
It was dumb though, because like the M16, 1 3-round burst, they're dead. The FAMAS, 1 3-round burst, they're dead, and it shoots faster.
That's how it
Yeah,
was in
more
Cold
accurate.
War for a long time too. Everybody would just use one gun.
Oh,
But
yeah,
y'all remember the
that's what it's
FAL
still like
before
now.
they
Playing
they
to
put
win,
on
my
trigger-
dude. Yes. So you're gonna
It's
play
still
the
like
best
that now.
fucking
As
gun.
an avid Cold War player as of recent,
Oh my
yeah, that
God.
people have been using the same gun. It's been annoying.
Oh yeah, I mean that's Call of Duty. People are gonna choose the
Yeah.
gun that gets the most kills. Like the gun that's gonna.
I'm just here trying to just fuck around with my AK.
I mean,
Did anyone run the fucking double shotguns?
I was
The
about to say in,
models?
in Modern Warfare
Models?
2, it depends.
The
Which one,
models?
which ones? Which ones are you talking about? There was two.
The 19. I forget the fucking.
Model
The
1887.
yeah, the models. Yeah.
Those were OP as fuck until they nerfed
Pre-
them.
Dude,
The
pre-patch,
Rangers were the funnest.
Pre-patch is insane for the models.
It was
Yeah.
insane.
The Rangers were the funnest though for me because
Oh yeah,
it was
Rangers
like
were great.
they like sawed off double barrel shotguns, dual wielded. Like you felt like a badass.
I think that's
running around.
literally my favorite part of online in modern Call of Duty is unlocking new skins.
I mean,
did
Or-
anyone?
What do you mean skins? That only means for like guns, right? Because I think
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
there's like you can get them
for
for like your
no,
fucking
Ed.
characters now and shit, but
so-
that's like so stupid. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I
you
don't
can
know.
get, you can get. It's
And
a
you can
lot
do,
of
like,
The
Fortnite dances
real
and shit.
nostalgia is Kirby Air Ride. Did anybody play fucking Kirby Air Ride?
I
No,
played
Kirby
actually,
Air
I did
Ride.
not.
Oh my!
I played it on, like, the Wii.
On the Wii, you haven't
Yeah,
played
the
on
virtual console.
GameCube.
Unreal Tournament was fucking dope. Unreal Tournament was
Dude.
one of my
Yo.
favorite
Unreal
first-person shooters that
Tournament?
never went
Mm.
anywhere. Like I've never heard of an Unreal Tournament after the original, and it wasn't
Yeah.
the PC version, by the way. It was
What
a
the
different.
fuck?
It was I
At
played.
least it
Xbox.
wasn't fucking Ricochet.
Oh, it's a PC
Ricochet.
version?
House
Yo,
of the
Ricochet.
Yes, okay. House of the Dead was fun.
House
That
of
was
the
the game,
Dead.
but that's one of the
It
games
just
you
reminded me
played
of
like
Typing of the Dead.
you played that game in like not Dave and Buster's, but like a place like that because Dave and Buster's didn't exist back then. But like games that were like you go in there and you pick up the actual fake gun and like shoot at the screen. House of the Dead was one of those games, but the fact that it came to console was like for me next level shit. Like I was like, yeah, this is dope. Now I don't have to worry about paying $1 to get back into the game and try to beat.
That
this
was always
boss
so
that will
much
never
fun when
die.
you can get an arcade game on a console, and it was like, bro, I don't have to pay a cent to play this game ever again. Out of
Yeah,
what's
Did
what I just paid.
anyone play Time
Yes.
Crisis?
Yes.
Yes.
Time Crisis.
Crisis
Bust
and
my
Time
Yo,
Crisis.
let's
Oh,
go.
dude, they're doing
They're
doing a new
remastering it,
Time
right?
Crisis. Yeah, they're making
new
a new one. They're making a new one.
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
they're
they
making
are.
a new one.
In what platform? What the
Probably like all of them.
I don't know. I'm excited for.
It's gonna be
I-
brand
what?
new. Like it's gonna be for the latest consoles and probably for PC as well.
Wait for
For
what are
Elden
you? What are you
Ring.
saying?
Where's our guns?
Elden
we need a gun
Ring.
for that shit, bro. That ain't
Elden Ring looks
okay,
insane.
in
Isn't it
my
being written by
defense-
like the
Oh,
fucking
wait,
Lord of the Rings
wait.
Lord
guy?
of the
If
Rings.
you-
Yep.
Hold
Yeah,
on, hold
Jared
on.
Tolkien.
Lord of the Rings.
Hold on. I've had a brain fart. You said Time
Oh,
Crisis,
Lord of the Rings.
right?
Yes.
dude.
Yeah,
I was
Lord
talking
of
about.
the
Right,
Rings,
I was,
PS1.
yeah,
Oh wait, PS2.
sorry. Time. I was talking about time
PS2.
splitters. I
depends
was
on
talking
which
about
one you're talking
time
about.
splitters,
I was just
not
gonna
time
say Time
crisis.
Splitters.
Yeah,
Oh no,
sorry.
Time
Yeah,
Splitters was
yeah,
the shit.
yeah. They're making a new time splitters. Sorry, not time crisis.
Oh my god, you got me
Okay,
so
I was gonna say
Wait,
Time
okay.
Crisis needs a
Time
fucking gun,
Splitters,
bro.
but Time Splitters
Project is
was
going through a crisis.
Time Splitters was so fucking next level. For its time, you could make your own map. You could make your own map and your own game mode with custom like settings. Like you
Dude,
can do
time
infected.
splitters too, man.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah.
Yes, Chi.
Did
Yes.
you
no,
know?
Here,
Yo,
here,
Lord
this
of
is
the
right here.
Rings, let's go!
Yes.
This is
I
one of
would
the
play
most.
the
It's one of the
archer.
most.
I would
Dude,
play
no one
fucking.
played Gimli. Gimli was always
Wait,
number
wait, wait.
one, bro. It feels
guys
bad.
Underestimated.
But you have to understand Legolas was broken in that.
Legolas
Yeah,
was
he was.
broken. That's
No,
why I played
actually,
him.
no.
why I
Gandalf was
played
pretty broken too because
And
he
also-
just
He-
ass blasted there, bro.
Wait, okay, so as for like the music
wait.
games,
I got you.
I have a
hold on.
question. Did anyone play the Lego Rock Band, the one with the fucking Legos?
Oh, I mean, I
Lego
played a lot of
Rock
Lego
Band.
games, but not Lego Rock Band.
Lego Rock Band was fucking awesome. You could like make your own band
No,
and
I
shit.
never played any of the Lego
I've
games.
stepped on Legos,
Really?
but I've
Yeah.
never played.
Oh my
Lego
god,
Rock.
the Lego games are fantastic.
Oh my god, I still love the Indiana Jones and the Star Wars complete collection.
Yes. Oh, Lego
I
Star
can't-
Wars is, dude. I can't wait for the new one. The new Lego Star
Yeah.
Wars.
But the new
I've
collection
never
is what we
been
need.
So good.
Star Wars,
Oh,
but
okay,
I got into the fucking Star Wars game when you could like levitate and play with lightsabers. Like
It was so
that
much
was
fun.
the fucking shit. Like there
It was
will
the bomb.com.
never be another Star
Fun-
Wars game like that one.
Fu-
I can't remember.
It's
what
the
it's called, though.
bomb.com.
Alright,
Oh my god.
Fun
Okay.
fact. Oh, sorry.
I was gonna say, okay, if there's a game back then in your childhood like time that you played that there was a part in it that you never could beat, and to this day you couldn't beat it. Like was there a game that was
Twilight Princess, the fucking
Um,
first simple.
Wait,
and
you
now I
can't-
beat it and I love that game.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
okay?
trying
I
to
get
think.
yeah. Okay, we'll say back then you couldn't beat
True.
it. There, I would say Prince of Persia because it was brought up.
Oh
Prince
my
of
god.
Persia
Fuck
had
that game. Fuck
there was
that game.
there
Oh
was
my
the
God.
puzzle, the light puzzle where you had to like move the mirrors in that room.
Legit fuck that
Me
game.
and my brother spent
Dude.
like 10 hours trying to figure out how to do that, and we couldn't, and we just gave up and just
the
Stop playing the game.
second Prince of Persia, Warrior Within, I never finished it because I got lost. I got completely lost.
Maybe
in
if they
that
don't make the
game.
game so fucking confusing, people will play them.
I know, man.
didn't know what the fuck I was meant to be doing in that game.
Bro,
like,
they were so good, but it was like, fix your fucking game.
my favorite Prince of Persia was Two Thrones. That was amazing.
I put
I
that on
only,
the
played,
Wii.
I only played Sands of Time, but that was
Oh,
the first one I
Two
played, and
Thrones is
because it pissed
so
me off,
lit.
I decided I'm never playing another one again.
Because with Two Thrones, they made it so like it's not confusing, and you get this really overpowered like thing where you have like another person inside you, like a soul, and you turn into like this demonic version of yourself, and you can kill like these sand like demons or whatever that
Whoa.
are in Prince of Persia using like this chain. It was so lit. You looked so cool in it.
Mm.
Okay, has anybody ever played this game? I'll put the image in, but I'm gonna say the name as well. It's called Champions of Norath. Has
Champion.
the hell
anybody
is that?
ever played this game?
I
And
cannot
this is
remember
like this was like one of the first
No.
like top down. It was like basically like Diablo. It wasn't one of the first because Diablo was before that, but still, this is one of the first like to console games that was RPG based, top down, run around, collect items and shit. And it sucked because this game was so good, but they never. I hate when they did this with multiple games. They never released another version of it. They just said this is it and no more. Like it's like imagine playing God of War. And obviously, we've all at least heard of or played it.
Oh yeah.
God of War 1, amazing. Imagine playing God of War and they never did anything after that. That was it.
Like no 2, no 3.
No
Bruh.
2, no 3, nothing. Like
No
that's what
way.
it was.
Oh, dude. One
Good
of
old
our
Burnout.
listeners just fucking put Burnout. Oh my god.
Yeah, Burnout was
Burnout.
good.
Burnout Revenge was my
I
favorite.
think the one game that I had hard time with was Metroid Prime 2.
Oh my
Yo.
fuck that game.
Everybody and their mother did. Okay, you're fine.
I'm
Don't
just
feel bad.
saying, you said the hardest one, and that's the one that popped in
Like
my mind.
everybody
Metroid.
deep down is so worried that 4 is gonna be the same level of hard.
Fuck
My
that
mom,
game,
my mom was
man.
a gamer. She used to play Burnout Revenge all the time.
I knew someone who used to play Halo. Their mom used to play Halo, and you could hear them screaming in the background, just being like, "Fuck this game!" It's like, dude, you only play Halo.
Fuck this
That's all
game.
she played was Halo. Exactly.
Oh yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
Fun Fun fact about going back to Time Splitters. Did you know that Time Splitters 2, the entirety of the game is in Homefront?
What?
Yes.
Oh,
Huh?
If you go and play Homefront, there is an
Oh my
arcade
God.
machine that has the entire port of Time Splitters 2 on like the console version on PC,
Wait,
and it's not even supposed to be on PC, and it is.
wait. So this
Yeah.
just reminded me. Okay, so for the people who had a GameCube, did anybody? Okay, so this is kind of niche, but anybody play? I'm trying to find the cover. Have to two.
Half
to
what?
do?
Have to do.
Have to fit this dick in your mouth.
Oh, you
Oh,
Nah.
fucking.
yeah. Take a
God.
drink to
We
that.
all
Take
know
a
who's
drink
Alright,
to
done
cheers.
that.
Got
I'm drinking to
him.
that.
I
That
know.
was
I know you're not
fucking-
even. I know you're not drinking.
actually
That
got
sense,
me
but just
because I'm
drink
like,
anyway.
What
I'll
the fuck is
just, I'll
that?
just drink water.
Actually got me.
Sweat. Wait.
That's the first time I've
Twisted
gotten any
Metal.
water.
Twisted Metal was one of the hardest games I've ever played.
Sweat.
Twisted
I see-
Metal. Oh my
Twisted
god, that was
Metal
one
was
of the
fucking
best
tough.
games.
Let's
though.
go.
That was
Yeah.
one of the
Oh
best
my
games.
God.
That game was tough,
though.
man.
And it
I
was,
see
but it
that-
was great. It was,
see
there
that
was no
other-
story. It's just fucking dope, tricked out,
yeah.
fucking crazy cars blasting each other with weapons.
Clowning
and shit.
around. Just
Yeah.
clowning around.
Dude, I see that other game that you just put as
Fuck
well
yes,
above
dude.
it. Black. I played that on Xbox.
I played that
was
too.
great.
I
Bro,
had that.
Black.
I swear, Black is probably one of the most underrated games that it never
That
gets talked
game
about.
was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. I mean, like,
Like a
I
very
did not
underrated
expect it to be
shooter.
that good. Yeah, I did not expect it to be as good as it was.
It was busting.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
It's
Black.
probably,
Oh,
in my
okay.
opinion,
Should look up
it's
some
probably
YouTube.
the most underrated PS2 game I've ever played. And I don't mean to be like, that's saying a lot because there's a lot of PS2 games that were really good. But Black,
Was
Well, a lot of people didn't. Well, I mean, people had the PS2, but I feel like a lot of people didn't play a ton of PS2 games.
I owned 3
No, you're
PS2s.
crazy.
I owned 3 PS2s in my
Wait,
time.
you're Stamps,
shit,
you
man.
believe that?
What do you mean?
Can I borrow one?
Wait, Stamps, you believe
Yeah,
that?
can I borrow
What do you
one?
mean?
No,
You said a lot of people didn't
Oh,
play
you want?
PS2.
Oh, you want a broken PS2?
No,
Matt?
no, no. A lot of people didn't
No,
play
dude.
a ton of PS2
fixed.
games. Like I feel like there were
Oh,
so many
no,
games that went under the radar.
I think you are very wrong in that thought, because PS2 was one of the, it's probably the best console ever
Can you get
released
my
in
fist?
anything.
Wasn't it
It's
the
probably the best console ever.
I don't
Oh,
It
know.
had-
I'm
it
pretty
had
sure it was like one of the most sold consoles in the UK back then.
I mean,
What
I'm
is the
sure it was
most
in the
sold
US
console
too.
ever? Isn't it like the Wii?
I'll Google it.
I
Most
don't.
sold.
Oh
I
my
feel
God,
like,
if
I
it's
feel like
the
the Wii
Wii,
might
like,
be
it's
the
the
Wii.
Wii.
The Wii
Oh
was
my God,
everywhere. Like your
crazy.
grandmother would own a Wii.
PlayStation 2. No, PlayStation 2 still owns it. It's
Oh, really?
Oh.
It's still
155 million.
PS2.
I
And then
did like
Damn.
playing
Nintendo-
Twilight Princess on there, so that's
Twilight
the
Princess
one
was
game that I
fucking
played on
awesome.
there.
Still my
The-
favorite Zelda.
The top 5 is 155 million for PlayStation
awesome.
2. Nintendo DS is second with 154 million.
Oh
Of course,
my.
of
The
course.
Game Boy and Game Boy Color, because they're the
Oh
same
my
thing, just
God,
different like shades
yes.
basically. 118 million. PlayStation 4, 115 million, and then the original PlayStation, 102.
What
Damn.
the fuck? I
Wait,
didn't expect to
PlayStation
see
was
so much
kicking ass.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's
Yo,
Sony.
slide. Let's go.
The top 10 is like
Slide
Sony,
Cooper.
Nintendo,
Slide
Nintendo,
Cooper.
Sony,
Yeah.
Nintendo, and then Microsoft with the Xbox 360,
Let's
and
make
then
it a rap.
Nintendo.
Jesus.
Yeah, no,
Those-
the PlayStation 2 was the best console ever.
I agree.
Really
The
though,
PlayStation 2 was our most played console.
I used to own the
Yeah.
silver fat PS2 as my first
Oh
one.
my
and
God.
then the disc
played
drive
that.
broke. Like my
We had
disc
the
drive
slim
couldn't,
black one.
my disc drive couldn't read my games anymore, so I was like, oh well, I have to get a new one now. And then I got a fat
And-
black one, and then that broke.
Oh,
Shut up. Shut
yo,
up.
okay.
You were
I
dealing.
need to ask you guys a question. Okay, there was a game on the either the Xbox or the PlayStation where like you could. It was first person shooter, but like if you died or if you wanted to, you could switch. It was, we'll say campaign wise, you could switch with like another one of your teammates and like take control of where they're at and like you know
What?
shoot from
What
where
was
their
it?
position is. I don't know the name of it. That's what I was
Wait,
asking you guys.
Is it like an army game where you have a
Yes.
squad?
Yep, you have
Oh
a
my
squad
God,
of people,
yeah,
and like you could
I know what
choose
game you're
choose
about.
anybody's position like wherever they're at and switch with
Dude.
them and play from their position.
Yeah.
I
used
don't
to
remember the
fucking-
name of the
I-
game.
Oh,
That game was
know
one of
what-
my favorites to play
dude,
though. I wish
played
they brought
that
it back.
so much.
Army of Two?
No, Army of Two was fucking amazing though. That's one of the best games I've played that was duo when you could play with another person. Army of Two, the original first one. The
Hey,
second one
listen.
kind of went a little bit too hard. but-
I don't know.
I
man.
don't know what game you're talking about.
Army games.
Yeah,
squad-
you look it up because I'm a little drunk. I'm a little.
I'm
fucked up.
trying to see if I can find it.
I'm a little inebriated.
Inebriated.
Well,
That's a cool word.
You
cheers.
guys,
Cheers.
yo. Okay,
Cheers.
yo.
A little water.
Desert Storm. Has anybody
Oh.
played Desert Storm?
Yes, I've
My
heard it.
uncle played it.
That
I
is
watched
the hardest. That is the hardest game I've ever played, ever, and first-person shooters wise. As far as it beats Halo 2's Legendary with all skulls activated, like type shit. Like Desert Storm was so hard. That was the first realistic, like, thinking back on it, it was the first realistic game where, like, if you get shot, you're fucking dead.
You're
Like,
done.
I can hear my
You're
brother
done for.
screaming while playing that game. He it's like, dude,
Yeah,
are you
it was.
conflicted? I would literally ask him if he was conflicted.
It was specifically the second game, which was
Uh,
Back to Baghdad, which so fucking hard. Oh my god! But I loved how hard it was because that was like, it felt. I mean, I was a kid, so I didn't know what real was, but it felt real.
Yeah.
Also, I know Caustic will appreciate this. Devil May Cry,
Oh,
yes.
dude.
which is one of the best PlayStation games that came out,
Dude.
and it's in the
Come on,
top
baby.
25 for sure.
Dude.
Or the top
Oh,
20.
I still remember getting Devil May Cry 1 on my PS2. I still own the case for it. Do you remember like the PS2 cases used to have like it used to have the blue top, but
Oh
then
yeah.
a lot of the games have like the black like dark like top.
I
on
remember the
PS2
black on like
cases.
everything.
Yeah. A lot of the games over here all had the blue one, but my Devil May Cry that I own had the black top on it, and it's like that's so
Oh, yeah.
unique.
That's
Yeah,
a
it was
great
like
thing as
Xbox.
well.
Xbox did it with a couple of games. So Xbox had actually Black had a custom case, and Halo 2 had the platinum case that you can get where it was like literally made of metal for the game. Like you open it up and it was obviously had the thing in it, but it was pretty fucking dope. I don't know where that is, and I'm pretty sure it's lost and
Oh.
destroyed. But like, yeah, that was so dope to get those. I wish they did things like that now. Like they don't really do that anymore. They don't release like a game and have like a really cool custom case for the game.
Yeah.
Also, Battlefront 2
Yeah.
came out on PlayStation 2
Oh,
and 1.
Battlefront 2, the classic.
Yep,
Mm.
one of
The
the
one
one of
thing
the
I
best.
remember
Chef's kiss.
Devil May
Chef's
Cry
kiss.
was when
Chef's
that
kiss.
one monster would go under and like I don't know, it was being sucked into like a fucking vortex.
Huh?
It was like
Devil-
purple. And it would just like get sucked into this black hole in the middle.
Jesse,
like,
what the fuck are you talking about?
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck?
Jesse.
Okay, wait. What is?
Uh,
Okay, restart.
Ratchet and Clank.
I'm
Ratchet
listening.
and Clank. Ratchet and Clank.
Ratchet and Clank was
Ratchet and
busting.
Clank.
Driver?
Great.
Yeah, I actually,
Anyone played Driver, bro?
Yeah, everybody
oh,
did.
Driver. Oh, dude, Driver was. Oh my god. I
Great.
love Driver.
Also,
was
Red Dead also came out on the PlayStation 2. I don't know if
Red
you guys know that.
Dead.
It was called Revolver, but
Oh,
Revolver
Red Dead
Dead.
Revolver.
Red
Oh
Dead
my
Revolver, yeah.
dude.
here,
was
let me
actually-
see if I
The
can
game of
find it
my
real quick.
people.
Bro, this is I'm like losing my shit with all these classic games. There's too much, man.
Also, oh,
Time to
okay.
make a list.
I like how it's about
also-
nostalgia, and we've only
Started.
talked about like games, no
Hey,
movies.
hey,
and,
Well,
like-
these are nostalgic games.
Nostalgic
It is
games is the good
exactly.
Alien
shit.
versus Predator.
We
Oh
all,
my-
Original.
we all
Extinction
grew up
came
just
on an
playing
Xbox.
games, man. That's all it's about.
Red
You wanna play
Faction.
Burnout? The OG
what? You
Burnout?
played porn on it?
What?
What?
Burnout.
Ew.
What?
Yo.
Burnout. Yes,
Yo.
Burnout.
Yo,
Wait a minute.
yo.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Oh my god.
Ew.
Hey,
That's
I
a
don't-
drink right there.
the,
I'm baby.
Ghost Recon also
Hey,
came on
cheers.
there.
There's
PlayStation 2.
oh, cheers.
What's everyone's drinking?
Water.
For tonight, at least.
Ramen Dr Pepper because I'm lazy.
Kraken cock.
Oh,
I'm
that's hot.
drinking
Oh.
straight hot ramen juice. Like
That's awesome.
delicious.
What?
What?
Ban this.
Excuse
Bitch.
you?
What the fuck?
What?
Yeah, what the
Did you guys ever play this game?
thought you said
Ramen
what?
juice?
I'm putting in listeners chat. Sled Storm. the
No.
PS1.
No, I
So-
have not.
Funny thing about this game is just you just you're on like snow like jet skis or whatever, and you're racing or whatever. And I don't know why, but this game got me into Rob Zombie.
Into Rob
I love
Zombie.
Yeah,
Ah,
like,
yes,
reason
of course.
being is
Ah,
because
yes.
one of the songs for that game was Dragula, and I would hear it constantly as I'm playing. It's like do 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 do
And it just gets stuck in your fucking brain.
yeah, and I'm just like, okay, this song's stuck in my head. I like it.
All right, gamers, especially first-person shooters. This is gonna be, my opinion, the best first-person shooter of PlayStation's time. And I don't think there's as far as like war games going and depicting like the
fucking
World
does.
War II and stuff era. Medal of Honor
Medal
was
of Honor.
so
Dude, Medal of
My
Honor,
friend got
hell
that. It
yeah,
was
dude.
fucking awesome.
good.
Oh,
It
the
was
PC version, bro.
Yeah, I'm so disappointed that they never were able to transfer it into like nowadays, like continue
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Because
the recent Medal of Honor didn't stick too well, did it?
yeah,
The-
Battlefield
yeah.
Battlefield basically took over what Medal of Honor did. But
Oh, yeah.
it's so good. It literally felt like you were there, like,
And it was so dope.
during all of the it was so good.
Oh, dude. Oh, I'm getting the nostalgia of this
Yes,
bitch.
bro, it was so
Oh,
good.
bro.
Thompson was the gun. The Thompson was the motherfucker.
Thompson was definitely the gun, bro. And the fucking in the Springfield.
Jesus.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, and this is funny because this game right here was one of the reasons why Call of Duty 2, which was so popular, and why Call of Duty sniping became so big, because
shit.
this basically Medal of Honor was like, hey, sniping, you can bring it if you want, you can take it anywhere in it, it's gonna kill anybody one shot. And then Call of Duty was like, oh, okay, cool. They made their own game, and then Call of Duty 2 came out, and they were like, okay, we're gonna make every sniper basically one shot, and
Thanks for the
basi-
idea, yoink.
Thanks for the idea, and here goes millions of dollars basically just lost. Like, yeah, I feel like they missed out on a great opportunity.
Dude, I still remember I played so much of the PC version, like one I'm posting in chat right now, the Allied Assault. I still remember all of those fucking like scenarios, bro, and all the events. What the fuck
Why
is
does
that?
Oh, yeah,
face
I
look
remember.
like that?
You never played Bulletproof?
No.
This game was cold as shit, bro. It was
Why does
fucking
50
great.
Cent look like that?
Just because back at that time though, that was when people were starting to figure out like 50 Cent got shot 9 times and lived.
Yeah.
That's why he made this fucking game. He's like, motherfucker, I'm bulletproof. You
I'm
shoot me and it
bulletproof.
won't-" Yeah, and it was the game was actually really good. I'm surprised he didn't make like a second just like follow-on game about it. Like it was
Spurs, did you find out what that game was where you play as a squad of 4 and you can control
no, I
them and that?
thought you were looking it up, so I stopped. But I can look it up.
I think it is Desert Storm, by the way. I'm
No, it
pretty
isn't.
sure
Oh
it's
my
de-
gosh.
No,
is
it
it
isn't.
not?
I promise you it isn't, because Desert Storm was way too fucking hard, but you couldn't switch positions with another like of the characters.
Oh.
I can try to look it up, but I'm also really fucking drunk, so it's gonna be kind of hard
Yeah,
to find.
I don't
But
know. I was just literally googling like random shit like Army Squad of 4 you can control PS2.
I
Army
don't
Squad
know.
of
I
4.
just never really got into like shooters. I was just really into
Platformers?
like just Zelda and Pokemon. Like
Did you
Oh
guys
my
ever
God,
play
that shit was
Def
busted.
those are
Jam?
the two.
Did you guys ever
like,
play Def Jam?
I
Def
really
Jam
wanna
Vendetta
play
for New
Wind
York was one of the best
Waker
games ever.
So bad.
fighting games, I honestly love Melee, but Def Jam Vendetta Fight for New York beats any of the fighting games that are out now.
Well, did anyone play what is that game called? Soul Calibur?
Yes.
Yeah,
Soul
what do you mean?
Calibur.
What is that
Yes,
game called?
Soul- yes,
That's
Soul
fucking
Calibur.
No, I
amazing.
forgot the name. Yeah, I forgot the name for it. I'm sorry.
Game.
You said that's like saying like, oh man, what was that game? You guys ever play like I don't know, man, like Pokemon?
Zelda?
Have you guys ever played that Pokemon? Like,
Did
I
y'all
don't know if
play
you guys
Hit
heard
and
of it.
Run?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I played the Simpsons Hit and
Oh
Run.
my god,
Simpsons
his
Hit and
Simpsons Hit and
Run.
Run
Yeah.
was a busting game.
Amazing.
And
They
Run
need to
was
remaster
the
it. I don't
shit.
care what they
Yes!
say. They need to remaster
They
it just for the meme.
totally
I don't care who you bring to my door. I am not
Like-
paying
like-
taxes.
Like they could lose funding for making a remaster. They need to
Honestly.
make a remaster for Hit and Run. They have to.
They could
Have
literally
you
raise
guys
money.
played GoldenEye?
007 on the
Yeah.
Nintendo 64? Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, 64.
Well, I didn't play it until very late because again, I didn't have any Nintendo consoles, but I did play other like James Bond games. Like the first one was like The World Is Not Enough for PS1, which was really good. And then there was like this third person James Bond game, which is Tomorrow Never
Wait,
Dies.
the world is not enough. That's
There's
not
also one-
better
yeah.
than GoldenEye.
I
I
said
know
it
that. I know
too.
which
Well,
one.
no,
That's that.
well, no, it's not.
Wait.
It's not. Let's say it's not Bell. No, GoldenEye's
reminds
God
me,
tier,
did you guys
but
ever
it was
play-
still it's still good.
Yeah,
There was
GoldenEye is
this game
probably
called,
the
there
best.
was this game called Sticka for the PS2. Did anybody play that?
You got to put an image of it, or else I will probably
Stick
not
a
know.
dick in your mouth.
Oh
You
my
motherfucker. Like, I
God.
Number
swear to
two.
God. I'm telling your
Cheers.
girlfriend. I'm gonna tell your girlfriend.
My girlfriend is listening. She's in here.
Oh,
Gorhor, look.
hi.
I
said-
hate you.
Did you call her corn?
Absolute-
Did you call her
absolute
cornhole?
travesty. Absolute travesty.
Cornhole.
No, Gorhor is her
I kind
name.
of hate you.
Let's call her that. That's
Listen,
nice.
I've got you guys twice tonight.
Have you guys
Hi, I'm
played
So,
Cornhole.
tell me about nostalgia about y'all's first girlfriends. I
I
would
Oh.
love to
remember.
know.
Okay, so here we go.
Let's get
I
the real
remember her.
nostalgia.
So there was
Remember her
so there
name?
was this bitch named Lizzie.
Oh, Jesus. Christ.
Maguire.
Yeah, he
Which
wishes.
one?
He fucking wishes. My first one
I
was
wished.
a mixed girl named Layla, and she was.
Ooh,
I think we were like we were in middle school. I was 13. She was 13.
middle
She had.
school.
Man, this is gonna be weird because I'm older now, so it's weird to say it
Come
back then. But
on.
she had the biggest tits I've ever seen in my life. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And like, I think at the time, like, I was like, hey, do you want to date? I just like walked up and like, hey, do you want to date? It was just me and her because I was a little shy of
Sure.
people around. But like, she's like, okay. I was like, yeah, I fucking scored. We never kissed. We never held
Let's
hands.
go.
We just
That's
told everybody that we were dating.
yeah.
I
Why'd you guys
still-
break up?
Aw,
I-
that's cute.
She
She kissed another boy.
No, I think we were just like,
It was a girl.
we're not doing anything.
I
mean, you're in
still-
middle
I
school,
still
bro.
remember my first
Yeah, we
girlfriend.
broke
It was
up.
weird.
We were like,
You're in
oh,
middle
okay.
school.
Yeah, we came to the consensus that we're not doing anything, so we're just gonna be like, you know what?
I kissed my first boy till I was 20.
Yeah.
My
What?
I was 17.
My first girlfriend was when I was like in elementary school in the last year of
Aw.
there, and it was very stupid because it was like the last few days, and we were in like a park, or whatever, because we were going like a little field trip to like end the year and like moving on to middle school and stuff like that.
Oh,
And yeah, I was with this girl. His name was Rebecca. She was cute, and I remember we just sat there, and for some reason we didn't do much, but we were like, we were gonna kiss or whatever, and our friend who was there with us was like kiss, go on, do it. Like he was egging us on to kiss. I was like, all right, fine, we'll kiss. We were like, this was like when we was like what 6 or 7 years old, by the way.
Oh
Or,
my
like,
god, damn.
you
Yeah.
getting that? Oh my god.
God
so-
damn.
Yeah, so we was like, all right, we'll kiss, and we kissed, and it was like, okay, all right, cool. And then he was just like, all right, now snog, basically make
What the
out.
fuck
And I'm
is
like,
snog? Oh my god.
making out, and I'm like,
Bro, I'm
yeah,
6.
what?
Bro, I'm 6. I got fucking blocks to play with.
Yeah. Yeah, I got some Legos to
I'm
make.
just trying to eat my lunch, man.
So okay, so my first girlfriend
What?
was my fucking so freshman year, I met this girl named Lizzie, and now she's pregnant, I think, and had a kid, but either way, dodged a bullet. Anyway,
Kelly.
her name was Lizzie, and I asked her out because I thought she was pretty, and she was like, sure. And so like we only ever went on one date. It was to a movie theater, and I kissed her on the top of her head because I was too shy to kiss her, for real.
Aww.
And she broke up with me because she was like, I can't believe you didn't even kiss me on the mouth. And then she
What a
cheated on me with a guy
slut.
named Tristan while it was happening.
Bruh, fuck Tristan.
Fuck Tristan. Yeah.
Fuck Tristan.
What the fuck?
Pretty
You
sure
go
that guy dropped
cornhole.
out
You
to do
got you a
drugs
good
anyway.
one, cornhole.
You go cornhole.
You go cornhole. All right, you go Chi.
What?
Yeah, your turn, Chi.
Come on.
She is like a
Wait,
pussy
what?
magnet. This man gets so much pussy. I
First
need to hear
I
his
girlfriend.
story.
know. I see
My-
This
First
man gets
girlfriend.
intense pussy.
all the time.
Are we talking about first girlfriend, right?
Yes.
First girlfriend. Yeah.
Dude, my first one was a childhood friend. It lasted 4 years. I don't even know if I fucking like counted as a thing, but we were like a thing for like 4 years because
Oh,
our
what
like what?
No. You said it didn't really matter, but it was for 4 years.
It was 4
Yeah,
years.
no, I don't. I don't even know if it
You've
counts
known
because
each
we
other
were
for
young.
4 years. I get you.
Yeah.
No, I get you. Yeah.
No, we've known for a long while, but like we were a thing for 4 years, because our families always like seeing each other, and then we were always seeing each other,
Oh,
and then
okay.
like we did like all that, the gay shit,
We do a little gay.
the gay shit, and after she moved here to Canada, it was just like because I didn't know fucking internet back. I was a young little shit. But like when she moved here to Canada, we kind of grew apart, I guess. So it like
Understandable.
we just like split off, kind of thing. So when I moved here too, it was like a little bit different.
Sorry, brother.
I grew up a little bit, I matured a little bit. She did too, and it was weird, but I understood like things changed. Like over like the 1-2 years that we were separated, it was like a little bit different, but. That was
We
my
were
first one,
testing
I
the
would say.
waters.
Yeah.
Thank you for
cannot
sharing
believe that we're already
guys.
almost 1 hour and 30 minutes into this.
Oh,
Because I feel like I
Oh
should
shit,
be
we
done
got another
talking.
30
Caustic.
minutes, right?
I found the
Uh-huh.
game.
You found it? No
It's-
way.
You found it?
Yeah, guess what? It was Battlefield
found
2
the game.
Modern Combat.
My first girlfriend.
Battlefield
You
2?
aimed, what you did is you
Yeah,
aimed
your
at
first
someone.
girlfriend
Let's
now.
hear it. Let's go, go,
You
go.
aimed at someone and you switched. You could. I don't remember what the button was, but you basically switched places with them. That's what it was. Yep.
Oh, okay. Yes, I did play this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I'll put the link that I found in the
Yeah,
thing.
I see. Oh, I remember okay. I remember specifically one of my friends who was a lot older than me, like at the time. Like he was like, I think he was like 15 or 16. I was like 10. Like him and his brother would
usually
come
do.
round and they would bring games around. We would just be playing on my consoles and stuff. And
Yeah.
he brought around Battlefield 2 Modern Combat, and I still remember doing like that. There was like a mission like in the snow, and you're on a rooftop or whatever. There's like, I can't remember. There was like this very specific mission that I used to do a lot. It was really
So where you
fun.
pulled your pussy out?
Like a pussy.
What?
What? What the fuck did you just say?
What?
Bro, you a whole ass troll. What the fuck are you talking about?
Who's pulling whose pussy out? What?
I'm so
I'm having a really
bored
fun
right
time
now.
tonight. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm having a very
Yeah.
fun time.
I think you're drunk,
Oh.
bro.
I'm not drunk. I'm really sipping
He's
on
not
water,
even
man.
drinking.
I'm sipping on water.
Is he
Really?
really? I don't.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's a sober boy right now.
He's
Jesse,
so
what the fuck are you talking about?
bitch.
I don't. We didn't have any alcohol. Well, we probably did, but my mom.
Yeah, because you
got home
drank
today.
it
She was like,
already.
oh yeah, true.
Need-
I literally drank like last night. Huh?
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 What were you saying? Huh? Huh?
None of this
Eh?
stuff. Eh?
Nonde yo? What the fuck were you saying? Jesse, what
And
the
on top
fuck
of
are you
that, I'm
talking
about to
about?
come
Jesse,
in
what the
and
fuck you
steal your
What
Taco Bell.
was your what like nostalgic, like not including like cartoon shows and stuff like that, but like actual TV shows that you used to grow up watching like with your parents or just on your
iCarly.
own? Yeah.
iCarly was busting.
Nostalgic like show back
Like
then.
it could be
that
on like on anything like
I think I can't remember if it was like Grey's Anatomy or if it was like one of the like
What?
SVU shows, you know what I mean, like or whatever. But like there was a theme song and it was like ooh Ollie,
CSI.
and I would
CSI.
like run around the fucking table to it every like
I
week
was
it
literally
came on.
just
It was like I would
was
run
literally
around
about
in
to say,
circles to that song, and it was like our
I was-
tradition.
I was just about to say that CSI is one of the most watched shows I grew up watching with my dad because my dad loved CSI.
Yeah, and I would
I
just
always used to sit down and watch.
I
Like,
loved the intro. Yeah.
I would say my childhood nostalgic show that I remember watching. There's two. One of them, Ed and Eddie.
Oh, yeah.
busted.
Oh,
Amazing.
yeah.
Amazing.
Yep.
Great show.
Yep.
But the other was actually the first anime that I watched and the one that got me into anime and my favorite anime of all time. As you would know,
Naruto,
it's
isn't it?
Bleach. No, it's Bleach.
Oh,
Bleach.
Bleach.
I'm
1
kind of
million
sad that they didn't finish it. Like,
There,
that's,
what?
that's the
Guess
only
what? Guess what?
reason-
They're
I know,
coming
they're
out with
bringing-
the final
they're
arc this
bringing
year.
it
I'm just
back.
saying.
They're bringing it
Just
back.
saying.
I read the manga. and
Wait,
it was
it's
like,
not even done?
why
You're
didn't
telling me
they
there's
finish?
380 episodes and it's not even fucking done?
It is.
It's
It is. Oh, you mean anime wise?
Yeah.
Because they put it off because of like I don't know, they just didn't want to finish it or something. Well,
Oh my
the
God.
manga
How is
haven't
there
the
so many
dude-
episodes and it's not even
Like-
done?
the manga artist dude got sick, so he literally finished the anime or
Oh.
the manga a couple of years, like maybe 3 years ago, maybe. Which
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's like
not a long time ago, but yeah, Bleach was not like a very well. It is. It's part of the.
There was so
Which
much filler.
pretty-
God, I cannot stand when an anime has so much filler.
I'm just gonna say, like, Bleach is really fucking good. Like,
Oh yeah, 100%.
when I
It's my
finished
favorite.
that,
Easy.
I literally was like, at the manga speaking, I did not
Yeah.
see that shit coming. Like,
I
at
didn't
all.
either, and I'm angry. But I
And
won't
I'm
say anything
angry
other than that.
too.
That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah,
That's all I'm gonna say.
it's like-
But it is it's a
Oh.
great manga.
Read
It's a
the
great
manga.
anime. It is a great overall.
Wait, did they
just-
like fuck the
Looking
ending?
forward to see
Or was
what
it
they
like
do.
No,
a
no, yeah. I mean,
strange
it's.
ending?
Yeah, I'll just say you need to read it if you want to. I'm not gonna, even though it's an older one, I'm not gonna spoil it and anything. Just watch it or read it. It's great.
Well, like, and it's so frustrating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like nostalgic
Go ahead.
animes and stuff. The first one. Wait, what happened?
You cut out.
You're so frustrated.
Oh, my
Yeah, they just
Wi-Fi's
got-
been acting up. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
Fuck, man. I was just gonna say I watched the show called Squid Girl. It was like my first like anime, and
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
like a slice of life about this squid girl, like who shows up on the beach to invade humanity and realizes like there's billions and billions of us, and not like 20. And so she's like, I guess I'll work at this place. It was so cute, man. This was like my childhood.
Yeah, I didn't. You showed me, and I've
Foster's
never heard of it before that.
Home.
Foster's
Bro,
home from Imaginary
Foster's
Home from
Home,
Friends.
Imaginary Friends.
Stupid
let's
dog,
go.
you made me laugh.
Foster's Home is nice.
Wait, do you guys remember playing in the tunnels at McDonald's in the playpens?
Who doesn't? Hello?
Remember
Yeah.
That shit was so
Cheese?
much fun.
You remember Cheese from Foster's Home? Cheese.
Dude, I like
I'm
cheese.
I
cheese.
like chocolate
I like
milk.
cheese. I like
When he was
chocolate
going down
milk.
the hill, bro, he was like,
That shit was literally a fucking trip, man.
Bro, I remember that. I remember like this one episode from Foster's Home where
He was
it was
obsessed with
like
that redheaded bitch.
they were having like a
Is the one where
rave
Luke
pie.
fucks the girl?
No, what? No, I remember it being like a rave. They were having a rave party in the house,
Oh,
and
yes.
Mac
Yes.
Mac was like high on sugar, and he was
He
losing
was-
his shit. He lost his fucking
He was
mind.
really
Dude.
tripping balls.
Anyone
That was
played this
me
shit?
on Ritalin, like when I was
No, I
beyond
saw
Oh
it
my
though.
No.
God,
fuck-
bro,
fuck
that
that. I
shit
would never
gave
play
me
that in those games.
nightmares.
Fuck
No,
those
that
games.
shit gave me fucking nightmares, bro. The
Pour
fucking
me a
courage,
drink.
the cowardly. Okay, for those that's listening right now, the cowardly dog fucking flash games and like the
Oh,
website.
They were
dude.
fucking scary.
God. They were.
What's
were
it called?
definitely serious.
I'm trying to think of like there was a show I was gonna mention.
Real Monsters. I knew a
Drowned
girl
by
who
the
lived on my cul-de-sac,
ghoulies.
and every time I'd go over to her house, she'd be like, "I can't watch Courage the Cowardly Dog." And I'm like, "Change the channel." So I would change the channel, and I got
Yeah.
her in trouble so many times that like watching that show because she get nightmares, and
My
then I
little
just couldn't
fucking,
go over anymore because like suddenly she got nightmares.
That was my sister's kids with SpongeBob. Like my sister was like super
What the
Christian, and they
fuck?
could watch SpongeBob. I was like, guys, I'm putting on SpongeBob whether you can or
Mormons are
not.
worse.
It's like, bro, what is it fucking? What is the problem with SpongeBob? They show like a butt, like once in one episode.
Because he was gay. That's probably why.
What the fuck?
What are you? Is there some lore I don't know about?
What the hell are you talking about?
What the
Okay.
hell are you talking about?
What the
Look it
hell
up.
are you talking about?
Fuck you, Red. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That is so scary. That show scared the
What?
fuck out of me. It was on all the time.
Wait, what show for the?
was like-
for the...
Did you guys ever
Almost
into Happy
naked
Tree Friends?
animals.
Oh,
Oh my god, yes.
La, la, la,
Ren and
la, la.
Stimpy
Yeah.
though.
Ren and
So
Stimpy. I played the
Bree,
No,
game.
hell yes.
my
Ren and Stimpy
girlfriend
was
Bree,
good.
right? Go her cornhole, whatever. So like
Cornhole.
she couldn't watch South Park when she was a kid, and at least that's like at least understandable. But
I let
like
my brother
I don't
watch
know
it on my
if you didn't watch South Park as a kid, I feel like you missed out on so much.
My mom
South
didn't
Park
let my
was
brothers watch
nuts.
it, and I let them watch on my laptop.
I remember when I
Oh.
used to have a TV box in my
Oh.
bedroom in my old place. Every time South Park would come on, I always used to record the episodes like with the TV box like recording feature that it had, and I always used to just go back and watch them like when I'm just chilling in bed. I remember
Just busting.
I remember getting that one episode where Kenny is dating a girl and then dies from fucking
Oh.
From
like,
anything, because that's what he does.
no, like he, it's so weird.
Oh
'Cause
my God.
he gets a girlfriend and she's a lot older, and they go to TGI Fridays and then they do stuff, and he fucking dies because of it. He dies of he dies of a fucking STD.
Oh my god. Wait,
That-
you
I
guys
mean,
know the
that sounds like
episode where
something-
Ike like Stan's little brother like dates the teacher, and like the teacher like gets fucking found out by the cops, and they try to arrest her, and she goes to the roof, and she's like, "We'll kill ourselves together." And then Ike's like, "Okay," and then
Yeah,
they go
he
to the
runs
roof,
and she.
and then she jumps, and then he didn't, and she goes, "Ike," and then she fucking splats on the ground.
Yeah, I remember that.
Interesting episode.
He pulled a fucking psych, bitch. I ain't doing that shit.
Cheers.
Have you ever
Cheers?
played this game?
Oh,
Also,
cheers.
cheers. But have you played this game?
Water
I just put it in
I'll
the
have
Twitch
some
chat.
water.
Hell yeah.
If anybody has played this game, you're instantly gonna become one of my best friends.
Is that the
Gauntlet.
game? It was
Aren't we
that the
already best
3D
friends?
game?
Gauntlet?
Gauntlet Dark
Yeah.
No,
Legacy.
was that Shaco?
Was that the 3D game where you
And
like
Ola?
shot at people?
Yeah. Okay. So here, I'll put one of the map images on it so
Donkey
you can
Kong
try to.
Country. Oh my fucking god!
Was there like
yes,
really
sir.
strong guys and like green women and stuff?
Uh,
I think I remember
What?
watching my brother play it.
bro, I mean,
like, I'm just
that is
spitting
very
out
vague
vi-
question.
images like girls that wore like green like ninjas.
There were a lot of things in that game. I'm just put that.
Okay, man.
I don't know.
Okay,
If,
man.
like, I
You
don't
could
know what
you
you mean.
could
Like,
search your
what's the-
brain. I'm just asking a question.
I don't know what's your question. Your question's too vague.
Tommy and Daddy are fighting again.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Donkey Kong Country was also a great.
Yes, that's what I'm
amazing
saying.
game.
Donkey Kong Country.
Guess when Super Smash Bros. Melee came out? Guess what year?
2003.
Fuck.
Three.
Yes.
2001.
Oh my
I
god!
I
What?
knew it. I
Still
didn't
one of the
know.
best
I
Wasn't
kn-
it the
fighters.
64 one did?
That's
That was like 1999,
Melee.
right?
Melee was.
No, Victorious was the shit.
Victorious
Melee-
was the shit. I
Yeah.
absolutely adored Kat. I had such a crush on her.
Fuck yes, I love Ariana
Childhood
Grande.
crush,
She's my
go.
favorite.
Childhood
still listen to her
crush,
music.
go.
Wait, do you mean childhood? Wait, childhood crush. Wait,
Ooh.
childhood.
Like base
Miranda
How many?
Cosgrove, even though she looks like Michael Jackson, Miranda Cosgrove.
Emma
Ooh,
Watson.
Michael Jackson.
I mean, what?
what?
Oh my god, wait, no, Jade from Victorious. Oh my god, 100%.
Jade was awesome, yeah. I went
Emma
Yeah.
Watson, let's go.
Jade,
Yeah, who did,
I
like-
crushed on her so hard because goth
who did
girls.
I
I'm
crush
dating an
on
alt
when I
girl
was a
right
kid?
now, so I don't know what that says, but like,
My,
my taste.
you're talking about my like childhood crush as
Like-
like a famous
Like
person.
yeah, like a famous person or a character. It could be
Yeah.
a character or just
could be a
famous
character.
person.
It was Aaliyah, and I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even
Fuck
really.
yes, dude.
Damn, this is gonna sound weird. I'm not gonna say it. She was not my type now, but like back then she was my type before she passed away on a
Yeah.
plane crash.
Yes.
She made the song "Rock the Boat." Rock the boat. Rock the...
Yes.
Yeah, she was the one who made that. But then she fucking tragically died in a plane crash, bro. I was so
know.
sad.
That's
I had a
so
huge
sad.
poster on my door, man. I was...
Duncan and Gwen. Are you talking about fucking Total Drama
I
Island?
loved her in Princess of the Dam. Oh my god, I can't.
Oh my
fucking-
god.
Queen of the Dam.
Queen of the
Queen of the
Dam. You
Dam.
fucking
Yes.
thought.
Queen of the Dam was such a good movie. Oh my
That was
god.
fun.
Fuck
busting.
yes, it was. That movie was busting, man.
Oh, what
Yes.
was
Oh my god.
Bussin'.
Look,
R.I.P.
bro, look at
Aaliyah.
it, bro. Look at her.
Cheers.
Holy moly.
Cheers.
God. Yes.
R.I.P. a
Cheers.
queen.
Cheers.
R.I.P. that pussy.
R.I.P.
She's actually. Alright, buddy.
God
That
damn,
was
too
wrong,
soon.
and I apologize.
Too soon.
Okay, do you guys play Tomb Raider from
Right.
like the '96 day, like this Tomb
Dude,
Raider?
with her
Yeah, the
fucking
original.
triangle titties, yes.
Do you
Yes,
remember the
the
fucking
triangle.
butler that fucking just followed you everywhere, no matter
Oh
where you were in the house?
Fuck
He
that
would
pussy.
slowly walk towards wherever you're at. That shit scared me. I never played that game because of that.
Wait, okay, I remembered who my childhood crush was.
Who is
It's
that?
Sam from Danny Phantom.
Danny Phantom.
Oh my
let's go.
Yeah, true. So
That's a good choice.
I like
Yep.
Sam. She was great.
You guys know when Left 4 Dead 2 came out?
2010? 9?
9.
No, fuck.
Nine.
12 fucking years ago, bro.
Oh,
One of the
dude,
one of the best games.
I'm glad Back for Blood is a thing, because, dude,
Yeah, but it's not Left 4 Dead. From what I see, it's
I
like
mean, it's made by the developers. It's gonna be
yeah,
It's
like,
made by the
a different
developers,
type of
Turtle Rock.
zombie game though. Like, yeah, I don't know.
we'll
You
see
know, one
how
of the
it
best
is when
games
it
of
comes
all
out.
time.
What?
Wii Sports.
yes,
Oh my
done.
God.
Oh, hell
I
yeah.
heard that.
Dun, 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 dun. I
Yes,
still
bro.
play it. I still play
hate
it.
Do you-
I still
I
play
would
it.
if I had one.
Wow. So, do you remember? Did
Oh
you
my
guys?
God.
Very odd parents.
If you
reference.
did own a Wii, did you guys ever remember playing Rayman Raving Rabbids?
Shadow of the Colossus.
Yes.
Yes.
That's a classic. That's
I
a
still,
foldy,
I
bro.
still
Classic.
remember that one mission where you have to sprint and the fucking that song from Pulp Fiction's on. You're like,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be right back.
I
Alright,
also
good
will be
night.
back. I gotta pee.
Also, good night.
Oh,
You guys played Shadow of Colossus though. Shadow of the Colossus.
Absolutely
One
one
of
of the
iconic.
best games of all time. It was
Yeah,
crazy.
It's one of the best. It's one.
You're gonna-
It came
you're-
out of
you're-
nowhere and
you're gonna hate
literally-
me. You're gonna hate me.
No, it's fine if you haven't. I
haven't
understand.
played it.
You should honestly, bro.
I know
play
I
it
should.
on stream. Play that shit.
I've seen people play it. It does look really fucking cool. I want to
Oh,
play.
it's
I should play the.
so
I could probably play the remastered version where they've
No, play
redone
the.
it all.
As long as it's the same game and not like changed anything, yes, play it.
Oh no, I'm pretty sure it's the same game. It just looks pretty.
I mean, all of them, honestly.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the
Even
original
Shadow of
looked
Colossus,
pretty.
the OG looks pretty, but
Yeah,
like,
the
you
OG
should
looked
play
pretty
it.
good for its time. Yeah.
Yeah, I can keep going through all these games. Okay, listen. What is a childhood meal that you cannot eat? Like you don't eat as much as you do now, but you ate so much of it when you were younger. Like you could continuously eat that.
Peas. I used to shove that shit up my nose.
What the fuck? I said eat,
Yeah.
not what.
Yeah, I used to eat peas all the time. I used to eat the fuck out of peas.
You
dude.
said snort up
Straight
your
out the
nose. That's
can.
not eating. I don't know if you know
I
what
would
eating.
eat it out of the can. Oh my god.
But
I regret.
snorting up your nose is not eating.
I
What
would
the
still
fuck did
eat
I come
it,
back
but
to?
like
I
would
said,
eat it.
what was like a food that you ate back then that you don't eat anymore? But she said she's like, oh, peas. I snorted it up my nose. I'm like, what?
Yeah, I
That's-
used to eat them and next.
Through your nose?
Yeah, well, you don't eat them in your nose. They go in a different place if you go there.
I used to eat that shit to the peas. I've upgraded
You should have said
to
that and that alone.
edamame. I've upgraded to edamame.
Edamame. I don't know what that is.
It's basically like
Take me
body
back. I want to be a kid again and enjoy cartoons.
I
Play
mean,
on my PS2
don't.
again.
I like
Can I
anime.
just play the old Cartoon Network Flash games, bro? Since we're in that fucking
What's
dude.
some old school anime you used to
True.
You're
Oh
woo?
my.
Just
Ooh.
got back from fucking a McChicken. What's up?
What the fuck?
Oh,
I'm
well
telling
then.
you, bro.
Take this man
Is
away.
there really something?
Arrest
Is there
him
really
right now.
something so wrong with doing something with something I love?
Yeah.
Wow, you hear that?
Was it a spicy one?
Yeah.
Wasabi peas? I
Okay.
literally want to block this
Wasabi
motherfucker.
peas? What the fuck are you? Do you have problems? Are you okay?
Yeah,
Is your
No,
home life
wasabi
okay?
peas
I
are
like
so
pain.
good.
I like nasty.
Growing up, that's all my dad did was like put Tabasco on all the shit, and because
What
my
the
dad likes spicy food. Yeah,
I'm
he
like
used
that.
to eat
I'm like that with
spicy
barbecue
food, like
sauce.
spicy sausage, dude. I get judged.
I'll have
for,
somebody
like,
spicy.
I
when was
put
younger,
barbecue sauce on almost
I
everything.
put barbecue sauce on my steak because I didn't want to use A1 sauce.
Okay. I got a question for everyone.
That's
Nostal-
the way.
like, what's everyone's like favorite snack when they were a kid? Like, you know,
Sprinkles?
It
I don't
was
know.
popcorn.
popcorn.
It was
You say
I don't know if it, I don't know if
Fucking
it's
weirdo.
I don't know if this counts as a snack
Pringles.
because it's more of a
You're a
dessert. There's
Aw.
Imagine
there's
saying
these
Pringles.
there's these ice lollies that we used to have called
Yo, stutter. Let's go. Sorry.
Sugar
there's
wafers are fucking fire. Sorry.
There's these ice lollies that we used to have called Fabs, and I would have these all the time. I'll put in Lister's chat those things.
Okay, so two things for me. It was
Aw, that's so
Pringles. Go fuck
fun.
yourself. Pringles old. It was Pringles sour cream and onion. But the second, Gushers easily.
Pizza?
I didn't get them.
Oh.
Gushers were the
Gushers.
fucking shits. Yeah, I rarely got them, but when you got them, that was the next level shit right there.
True, and fruit roll-ups.
And for
Yep.
roll-ups, but I ate them way too much. That was like I ate them all the goddamn time.
You ever
Dunkaroos.
eat the fucking-
Dunkaroos.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
gonna
fucking
say.
absolutely. Dunkaroos. Oh my god, they were so good.
Yeah, you're fucking fire.
But I rarely got them. My fucking mom was like, I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna get it because you want it. And then she never got it again. I'm like, Mom, can you get the
Fucking bitch.
Dunkaroos? She came back with fucking Pop-Tarts.
What a
Like, what the
Pop-Tarts
fuck is
are
this?
still just fucking.
I mean, I love Pop-Tarts, but Mama, you better go out and give me what I fucking want. What the fuck?
Whenever my mom wouldn't grab something I asked for, I would be like, "Wow, I genuinely don't like this woman."
Damn,
Eat the
what
fuck out of
What
those
the
cheese
fuck?
Duh, cheese balls. Let's fucking go.
See,
Yeah.
I'm be honest though. I'm be
Y'all
honest.
ever eat bubble jug? Y'all ever get the
didn't-
fucking bubble jug?
Did
Bubble
not
jug?
like cheese balls.
Y'all don't remember?
What the fuck is a bubble
Fucking-
jug, ma'am?
I did not like cheese balls. I liked not theirs at least. There were
Oh,
another
I
brand that
did-
had really good ones, but
Yeah,
not,
Sweats, you
not
liked
mine.
another kind of balls.
Actually, you know what? One of my favorite
Shut
snacks.
your stupid
One,
ass.
one of my favorite snacks was I don't know what they're called in America, but it's
Hubba
these.
bubba.
Fucking
They're like
Hubba Bubba Bug.
they're like cheese puffs. I think they're cheese puffs. They're called What's It's over here.
Jesus.
What?
It's
He
basically
literally-
Cheetos.
They're
Yeah,
just
it's basically
Cheeto
Cheetos.
Puffs.
Lottie.
Yeah,
Literally
Cheeto
cheese
Puffs.
balls.
Yeah, I used to eat them all the time. I even
They're
did
very
this
good.
thing. I did this weird thing as a kid. I don't know why, but I would used to crunch up those puffs like into like so they like it turns into powder, and then I'll just eat
Snort 'em.
it while
Oh.
no, I just eat it while it's powderized. I just
Dude,
eat it
I'm
while
gonna-
it's
Bro, you're
powder.
tripping. The
I don't know.
crunch was one of the best parts.
I don't know
Yeah,
why.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
like,
blow everyone's
crunch is-
fucking mind. Do you guys remember this shit?
The Scooby-Doo
bro.
candy snacks.
Oh my god, the play cigarettes.
Cigarette,
Yeah.
cigarette,
The
candy
play cigarettes, bro.
sticks.
The
Yes.
candy sticks with the tattoos too. I got the. Oh, I always fucking.
Bruh, I covered my entire arm in those toes before, and they wouldn't come off like for like a while.
that shit's sticking.
I'll go to school. I'll go to school with all these toes. I'm like, yeah, I got some ink, dude. I got inked.
And I'm gonna get a tattoo
Dude.
soon.
Oh,
Yo,
Oh,
that-
so one of our listeners,
Dude,
Ninja,
I
just
w- I
put
wanted one.
iToy for the
wanted one.
PS2.
Never
I
ever
had,
even. I never even heard.
I
of
had
that.
an
What the
iToy.
fuck?
I had an iToy. It's so lit. It's actually
I
amazing.
couldn't afford one.
what the hell's that?
Basically, it's so you know how the Xbox like Connect is like where you just play with your body or whatever, like to the game. Like
Wait, you play with your
it-
body?
oh, you move your arms and legs and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, it's the OG fucking Connect,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, that's basically
It's
the
literally
OG Connect. But
literally
what
OG
basic-
Connect.
Yeah, so what it would do is that it would record you and it would show you on the screen, and then you would move your body and it would detect like where you're moving your arms, and you can hit things on the screen, like you can smack things or like do like different like it's like lots of little mini games basically. And I had an iToy, and that shit was great. It was cool.
iToy, man.
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on, I'll be right back.
There wasn't the only problem was though is that the
never heard of
iToy didn't have the iToy didn't really sell well. Like it didn't have much going on for its time.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was like one of the like presents that I had for Christmas when I had my PS2. It was
Wait, okay.
nuts.
Was I the only one who had this, by the way? The SpongeBob gummy Krabby Patties.
Oh my god, yes, those were.
I had the gummy. I had those gummies, but I don't think it was SpongeBob. Like it was just like these like the
Yeah, I had
off
those,
brand
yeah.
like off brand ones I had. Oh, wait, shit. Nap accidentally left the.
I'm such a jackass. I
That's the se-
apologize.
that's the second time she's done it.
Second time. How does this shit work, man? Thinking about
My Discord
Nintendo
is, like, pooping
64
itself right now.
games, and I'm just like, ah.
Let me. I'm gonna head
Tiny.
out.
I'm a head out.
I'm a head out. Yeah, but I was like, y'all ever play Banjo too?
Um,
I don't know.
I was very late in Banjo.
And Mario
I only
Tennis, that was.
I
a
only
big
I
one.
only recently played Banjo Kazooie like last year. Yeah, I was very late on that.
Fair. I'm just a boomer. What can I say?
Man, how long we got left? Oh,
Like 15 minutes.
did she leave again?
Do you guys?
She left
You're
again.
actually.
No, it's. I think
You're
Discord.
actually a
I think Discord
jackass.
is fucking. Is actually
I didn't leave. I
issues right now.
promise.
Oh,
Discord is having issues because
okay.
that happened to me too. So I think it's just problems.
Oh,
okay. I
Sheesh.
thought she was. She.
Next time I leave, I'm just leaving because I'm gonna go, get obliterated. So
I bet. Cheers.
bet.
cheers.
Don't tell my grandma.
Wait, there was this one show that I just remembered. Oh, what was it
All
called?
That?
It was the one
Oh.
where it was like bacteria living inside a human, and they had like their own like city or whatever. You remember?
Oh my god!
Mm,
Oh, what's it
I
called?
forgot the name of it.
Oh my god! 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 Oh my god!
Wait, I'll just put bacteria cartoon. How about that? Oh wait, no, cartoon show.
Yeah.
Oh, I found it.
Ozzy and Drix.
Ozzy and
Ozzy
Drix. Ozzy.
All right.
Fucking, you learned so much in that. Like, that's the
Oh,
one thing that was legit about that show, man.
Ozzy and Drix was so fucking
Hell
good. I'm pretty sure they
yeah.
had a movie as well, didn't they?
I thought it.
I think they had a movie.
Oh, there was a movie there because they went through the whole body. I remember.
Oh,
In one thing.
it was the movie first. Okay,
Yo, I think it's on
bro.
Netflix.
And
Bro,
I'm
oh
back.
my god. Welcome back. We just
I'm leaving.
we
No, I'm just
we just discovered an old cartoon classic, Ozzy and Drix.
Ozzy and Drake. Wait, I ain't seen an image.
It's the bacteria that lived inside a human, or whatever. Like there was like a city or whatever. Look, I'll put a screenshot here.
Yeah, I
That.
was gonna say you might want to put an image because Ozzy and Drake. Oh wait, was it? They made a movie off of that.
Yeah, it was a movie first, yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, then yeah, I know what you're talking about. Absolutely.
Yeah, oh bro.
Absolutely, I know what you mean.
Oh man.
Absolutely crazy.
I feel
Absolutely, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna end up discovering another show that
Oh
I've
no,
completely like
Stamps! What happened
repressed.
to him? I apologize. I didn't mean
Stamps.
to talk over you.
Oh,
Yeah, you better apologize. What the fuck?
Wait, where's Stamps? What the fuck?
We can't. My
Did
apology.
we lose Stamps?
Sir.
Did
It's
his
okay.
Wi-Fi just shit the bed?
Oh, it might have. I mean, we
I
ain't
never
got we
did
ain't
the
got much left in this
tutorial.
episode. He can come back when like it's like near the end, if he does. Hopefully.
Yo, Bomberman. Fuck yeah.
Dude, Bomberman? Hell yeah.
Bomberman was
Um,
great, and it's still great. There was a game, a recent one that came out. I'm a little too drunk.
I
I'm
feel
not
like
gonna look it up.
Bomberman is like a genre now because there's so many things that it's like not Bomberman now, but like there's like a fucking what was it? Bomberman like it's a battle royale in Steam.
What was that?
don't
I
even know what
can't think of it for the life of me, but it was basically DDR and it had the fucking dog rapper. Oh my
What?
god.
What the fuck are you
Dog
talking
rapper.
about?
What?
What the hell are you talking about?
Did you
I
guys
can't
ever?
remember what it was called.
Hi.
Hi,
Papa
welcome
the
back, Stamps.
rapper. Yeah, thank you, Horror. Thank you, Stunner. Yes.
Did you
Oh,
guys
that
ever
dog.
Yes.
did you guys
I
ever play
okay,
the
that makes sense.
Huh?
did you guys ever play the Rugrats PS1 game?
Yeah.
No, but I saw it in theaters with my class, the
Oh.
Rugrats movie. We all got
the
like
Rugrats
bags of
movie.
popcorn, and we all saw
Bro.
it together. It was so cute.
Wasn't that the movie where fucking they
I
get
can't remember,
lost
but that
in
was
the
like the
forest
dinosaur.
or
Yeah, it was the
whatever?
forest.
Yeah. I remember when Angelica was singing where it was like, I'ma find you. I'm
Angelica
gonna
was
get
such
you,
a
get you,
bitch.
get you.
Can I just
Wait.
say? Can I just
for
say?
another.
Angelica is such a bitch of a character. Fuck
Yeah.
you.
You
Yeah,
actually
Charter.
read back
I
into
just
like the
remember she
lore
lost
of
her
fucking
doll.
Rugrats though, it's fucking creepy. Like it's
Yeah,
so
there is some
creepy.
wild shit that
There's
happens.
some wild fucking shit. Angelica's
They still had one of
there's
the best
another
fucking
short.
songs.
Oh my god, Camp Laszlo. Camp Laszlo.
Yes,
Yo.
Camp
Laszlo was great too.
Laszlo.
Uh,
All grown up. Yeah.
oh god,
Oh
Rugrats
my
All
God.
Grown Up was
All grown up with you. Yeah.
oh Rocco. How can we
Fucking-
forget Rocco's Modern Life? Rocco's Modern
I used
Life.
to pull my pussy out to that shit.
What the
Why
fuck?
don't they have shows like this anymore? Like,
Wait,
come on.
what did you
What
just
the
say?
fuck did you
I
say
think
to
it-
me?
I just think the
real
shows
ones,
will.
like,
I don't think the shows will
Rocco,
ever reach
the
like,
as
that level of
replacement.
good
Rocco-
ever
Oh
again.
my
as Rocco
God.
once quoted in a chat line, "Oh baby, oh baby, oh baby." You remember that?
Oh, baby, oh,
Johnny
baby.
Bravo. I love Johnny Bravo too.
Oh, dude, my mom hates that
Baby.
show because she was like, "Oh, if you keep watching that, you're gonna be stupid." Especially with like Ed and Eddie.
You're gonna
She was
turn
like,
into
"Stop
them.
watching that." I was just like, "That's not gonna make me stupid. He's just
Bro,
a buff."
bro, let
dude,
me
you know,
channel my inner Rolf, man.
on
Why
the
there's
road.
many
And
doors,
boy,
You
and boy.
guys.
many doors, and boy.
Life has many doors,
You
and boy.
dare mock the son of the shepherd!
You son of a.
Oh my God. The bunny episode, they recently made a meme about that for Final Fantasy. Like, it's so great because they're coming out with male Vera in it. So
Oh
they
yeah, the
literally
bunny
took
boys.
a meme out of like the bunny scene in Ed and Eddie and made it into Final Fantasy because it's like totally
Did
accurate.
they? I want to see that. Excuse
Yeah,
me.
it's on my freaking server. I'll find it.
Like,
Oh my
goddamn.
god.
Oh god.
I just remembered another TV show. Mucha Lucha. Have you ever watched that before?
Yes.
Mucha lucha, mucha
Mucha
lucha.
lucha.
Mucha
the way,
Lucha. They would
Yamaha.
always eat donuts. I remember that. Just they always used to eat donuts at the end of the episode or like during the episode. It was great.
Mucha lucha, mucha lucha.
Oh man,
Isn't it? I
the
can't
nostalgia
find it.
is pouring into my veins right now.
You know, there's a lot
say
of ways
porn?
to point out this
pouring.
nostalgia.
Did you say porn?
Nostalgia.
Porn?
On, baby. Well, I'm pretty sure we're about to hit 2 hours, by the way,
Yeah, we're gonna be probably ending this episode pretty soon.
which is tough to
Yeah, I'm
say.
getting
because, like,
glass.
blasted,
my
dude. I've been
family.
just
Talking.
chugging. Like I've been like secretly just chugging my fucking vodka. And I'm just like, oh god, it's
Dude.
hitting me.
you don't need to keep it
Cheers?
secret.
Oh,
Shut the
Cheers.
fuck up. I'll hold your hand. I swear to God.
Mama.
That's fucking gay, but I
I
appreciate
can't
it.
find
I hold yours too.
Can you hold something else?
I'm gonna
Ew.
sell this
I'll-
on the internet and make a profit, just so you know.
All right, cheers.
Cheers.
This has been fucking filthy.
Yeah, you're fucking. Oh, what? Who said that?
Excuse me?
We're not gonna put that in there, are we?
Oh
Why
no,
you
it's
laugh?
staying in there.
Yes, we are.
I'm
Yes,
the
we are.
editor.
Oh, it's
I'm the
staying in there.
editor. It's staying.
All of this is thing. The only things
It's
that get cut out
stained.
are the ending and the beginning parts.
Yeah, that's what we always do. That's
And
how
the
this
3
works.
times that we had left.
Yes.
That was a quick
baby.
episode, I would say.
That
Does
felt
that mean
so
I
down.
can
quick.
go and get more?
no, we're
drinks?
still recording. We got
No.
another hour.
Oh, we gotta. I mean, we
Another
only
2
got.
hours.
Oh,
Yeah, we got the entire. No, I'm kidding. No, we got like 6
Uh,
minutes left, but we can.
No,
if
we
there's
can just
nothing-
end it
Right,
now.
count it down.
Yeah,
be
that's what I'm
honest.
saying. That's what I'm
No.
saying. We can end it now if you guys
No, we
want.
can just end it now.
5:58,
Yeah.
5:57.
See you guys. Bye. Bye.
Wait, no,
Shut the
no,
fuck up.
let's-
No, stamps. All right,
Outro.
before you go
We didn't have
simp,
an
you
outro.
motherfucker. Yeah. Because I
You
know your
started
dumb
it, you
ass
have
gonna
to end
disappear.
Yep.
Have a
You're damn right.
a proper professional outro. Stamps.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do one. You ready? Check this
Yeah.
out, YouTube. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Goontionary Podcast, Episode 8. We'd like to thank our guest, Lone Nap, for coming. Thank you so much for coming to the Nostalgia episode. Thank you. Thank you.
And childhood.
Anyways, we'd like
That
to
was
move on.
Neo-nostalgia.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
I will
Thank
never
you.
be
Fuck
coming
you.
back. I'm just saying.
Fuck you.
I will
Never
I will
coming
never
back.
be coming back.
Never
I'm
gonna
never
give
coming
you
back.
up. Never gonna give. Oh,
But no, yeah.
Sorry.
Thanks again, everyone, for listening to this episode of the podcast. As always, make sure you like the video, comment below
Yeah.
what your favorite what nostalgic thing that you remember the most that you would like to share with us. Put that in the comments below. We'd like to know.
Please,
from you.
nothing inappropriate.
Obviously,
forget
yeah.
We
to
don't
join the
allow
fucking
swearing in our
Discord.
comments.
Oh yeah, and be sure to
Oh.
join the Discord too.
I swear.
Because if you wanna listen to us live as we are speaking at this very moment, then be sure to join the Discord and join in on the stage channel that we got going on here. Thanks to all
live
the thanks to all the listeners as well with us right now that's been sharing all their nostalgic and childhood memories. It's always
Thanks for helping
Great.
making the episode beast.
yeah. And
Rar.
on that note, I guess we'll see you all next time. Take care,
Thank you
everyone.
for coming.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.